I am watching your stream,
I'm
so
going.
I can see what's happening.
Me going.
I'm like giving you the Miley Cyrus stare right now.
Like this.
I think I wasn't ready for you to look back like that.
Did you feel seen? Did I look through your soul? No, this is not dry. I just want him to move. I'm putting a lot of water though. Talk again. It's all ready. Yes, come over, girl. You see, fish has solutions. You guys are just bullying me. Y'all wish. Come here, girl.
Welcome to Gamescom Studio 2026. I'm Jane Douglas, here with Damon Hatfield and Max Scoville.
Gamescom is always massive, but this year's show is especially packed, and this is just day 2 of 5 days of Gamescom Studio we've got lined up.
And that's not even counting the Gamescom Awesome Indie Show 2026, which is happening at 8 p.m. Central European Time, so keep an eye out.
There are so many games being shown off, track of them all, so be sure to head over to the Gamescom Steam event page and add your favorites to your wish list.
We'll get to the games very first. Let's check in with Brian out on the spotlight stage.
Thank you guys so much. As you can see, Gamescom is awesome and crazy. In just a bit, we'll check out what's going on with the Witcher 3 DLC. Then we'll see what's going on with Warlock. But next, it's time for Fable, a fantasy adventure I can't wait to play. But first, let's see what's going on out there on the show floor. Hey!
I'm not sure actually. Can you guys hear everything correctly? Let me see. Hi everyone! Silly me, I didn't have this turned on. Let's hit some radar, shall we?
Fable is shaping up to be one of 2027's biggest games, and here at Gamescom,
We are ready. Hope you guys can hear everything.
Until then,
Let me see.
Tell me all about it. It's Ralph Fulton from Playground Games.
I don't know when Tomb Raider is gonna be, to be honest.
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I have no clue.
Really well.
I just know it's happening.
Loving it, absolutely loving it.
We can hear you nice. Thank you. Thanks for confirming. Let me actually post as well on Instagram that I'm live. Let's gather all the raiders in here, shall we? Let's gather everyone.
At the moment, a lot of emphasis on combat here at Gamescom.
Did you guys like yesterday?
No, I think almost with everything we've started working on in this game, we always go back.
This is Fable, right? I'm not hearing much. I've been kind of all over the place. I'm sorry, all.
We're remaking that game.
I've been doing a lot of things.
Really clear about that. The other thing we always do is we look at what are the games that we aspire to be like, that we'd love
Let's
to
see.
stand alongside in the current market, because obviously the original trilogy is like a couple of decades old now, right? So we look at both of those places and figure out where we want to go.
It's Fable. Okay.
For us,
Just posting on Instagram.
Things in Fable that we'd never done before as a studio, right? So there was a huge learning process there. We were able to hire in a bunch of folks who had done combat and a bunch of other games that we admired, and really learn from them about it. But the root of the combat system, I think, in our game is still inspired by the philosophy of the original trilogy. That they were all about strength, skill, and will, which really was about the combination of melee weapons and ranged weapons.
How are you guys doing today?
Magical abilities, which are the, magical abilities.
That's my first Taco Bell in Discord. Oh, I need to see that. Hi, Isaac. Welcome back. I need to see. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I haven't even finished lunch, but I just wanted to be live. Work has been a little overwhelming. But we're here. We're here. No, not yet, Chris. It just started. It's starting as Fable. I'm well as well. Thank you. Thanks for asking. I am. I'm excited to see Tomb Raider. Possibly Resident Evil, but I think Resident Evil is tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow.
Streamlined, simple kind of combat.
Yeah,
let me see.
Definitely not one button. That's not a place we've gone
to
with this. Extremely difficult to do that. Still maintain player agency.
Are you guys excited for
Just being
Fable?
able to choose what it is that you're working, you're wanting to use at any given point.
It looks nice,
So
actually.
as you can see here,
Yeah.
this
No, I don't know the
player
time
is
for today, actually. I don't know if they are gonna go
seamlessly combining
the same route as yesterday. They kind of went in order of
repeater,
things.
crossbow,
But I don't think we have an order for things today. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure, actually.
And then this massive hammer, which right.
Hi Mars. Okay, don't worry. Go take care of everything. And thank you so much for dropping by and saying hello. Thank you, thank you. Everyone say goodbye to Mars. Thanks for being in here. I appreciate it. Thank you.
What we're actually
Let's
doing
see.
behind closed doors, where we're giving people hands-on, is allowing them to
I'm
play
almost
this, which is
posting
a segment of a
everything.
quest, which is maybe sort of mid-game, I would say, probably start of the second act, with 2 different loadouts, just so they can feel what the loadout does to their options and how the combat feels. Because really, we want the player to be the hero. They want to fight how they want to fight, and a lot of that is, what melee weapon are you going to take?
Okay,
What ranged
I think
weapon
I'm
are you gonna
ready.
take, and what 4 spells are you going to stick on your spell quad that you can see down the bottom right of the screen there?
I was looking at some gameplay earlier and I saw the magical.
Can you guys see YouTube
Yes.
Personal favorite
on the phone as well?
Iconic.
Iconic
We could
favourite
not leave
spell.
that out.
Does it work
Absolutely.
vertically?
What kind of other spells can we expect?
Let me
What
see.
variety,
Vertical
like how
canvas.
many spells? What kind of diversity of spells?
So, it's a good question, actually. I should probably have learned the numbers before I came on here. But I'll talk to you about the spells that we have here. You just saw lightning. That's on cooldown right now.
Let me see
We
something
love
very
lightning.
quick.
We've actually included it in both of the loadouts in the hands-on.
Okay.
Just because.
Oh, I don't think I can
combines
see it
really
right
well with
now.
other spells, like, suspend,
Oh, it's
for
okay.
example.
I will try for
And also
next time then.
when it's leveled up.
But
to its
apparently,
max,
in the
you
next
get this
stream, I'm going to be
great
able
chain
to
lightning
make
effect
you
that
guys
happens,
see me
super powerful,
vertically. I think it will be
back
nice.
in a sort of big
Thank you, Late
enemy,
Night. Thank you. I bought
like,
this
this
just
one.
for Tomb
We
Raider
also have
content,
Fireball,
honestly.
classic. Can't not have
I bought this
Fireball.
to
That's
make
it,
videos
yeah,
of Tomb
like
Raider
other
and
spells,
such.
you can
But
level
it
up,
kind
so
of
you
works
can
as
get it,
a cosplay
which
as
is
well,
actually when you're heroic
which I think I will use in Derby
So
this
it's your
year.
first spell.
It is the first
I
thing
think it will be
that
nice.
comes to you when you're in
But it's
great
too
pain
hot
and
to
you're
be wearing a
feeling
jacket like
right.
yesterday, so I
Fireball
just
is
took
good.
it
I
out.
don't know if that's ever happened to you. It didn't happen to me, but it happened
I wish.
to.
I don't know what's the order for
to your
today.
character
I wish
right
I
at the
knew.
start of the game.
Let me
So
see if
that's-
they have
that's what we
information.
Right from the start of the game. Actually, I noticed it's not equipped in this particular
Oh.
loadout, but we'll keep talking about it because
Sure.
it's fun.
Oh, I think it lagged. Let's see. Well, I hope it doesn't lag when it's Tomb Raider. Hello? Okay, this says Fable, Dune, Tomb Raider. Okay, so maybe after it's Dune and then it's Tomb Raider. I don't think we have to wait much today, do we?
Tumbling to their demise.
Yes, please.
I think Tomb Raider is the third thing.
Kind of class
So if it's the third
I
thing,
know we're not talking
maybe we're
classes
in
the
for
strict sense, but like,
a quick thing.
How fluidly can you move between these?
We won't have to
Very
wait much.
fluidly, and insofar as honestly we don't really.
Thankfully, because yesterday we watched so much, you know.
This game. Lots of RPGs do it.
We watched
nothing
so
against that. You know,
much,
it can
so
be
many
very
interviews.
Not for, not for us. Freedom being one of our sort of guiding principles, and allowing the player maximum freedom of choice. It felt like let's not put guardrails in, let's not gate anything behind previous decisions. So
Are you guys
can
gonna
pretty
play
much,
Fable?
Equip the loadout that you want to at any point during the game.
Okay. How does that kind of marry to the skill tree in Fable? Like the kind of.
I don't think I'm gonna get into it right away.
Absolutely. So really what you're doing is you're completing quests in the game, you're exploring the open world.
But it does look nice.
To gain skill points, to go into the skill point and unlock things. Not a revolutionary concept.
Everything has skill points
It's something
nowadays.
that works super effectively. We've employed it here. And then it's really about picking the spells or the skills or the abilities that you want that complement how you want to go into a fight. Because really that skill tree is predominantly about how you're going to go and fight enemies, creatures, and what have you that you encounter through your heroic journey.
Okay, so I really love magic blades, and I just want to get to the end of that kind of
Yeah.
branch and get the highest version of magic blades.
Yes, absolutely,
Okay, cool. Can you respec your skill tree, and does that cost you?
You honestly don't need to, because
Ah.
we don't stop you earning, and we will allow you through play to earn everything in the skill tree. So you can just almost respec for free, I guess, is
Okay.
is how it works.
Okay,
That
so
seems
by the end of the game,
okay.
You might just have literally everything in every branch of
Absolutely,
the
yeah,
entire
yeah.
skill tree.
And again, we went back and forth on that. There's something we had a lot of discussions about in the studio, and there was a camp who were very much into sort of consequence-based progression. You know, if you make a decision here, then that is going to put you on a path that you would need to respec and pay to move. But where we went ultimately is just in service of being the hero. You want to be allowing you maximum agency, maximum freedom of choice. That's the direction we've got.
That's
Okay,
nice.
so like moving away from the idea that to have this, you're going to have to sacrifice this other
Right,
thing.
exactly, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. All right. What are we looking at now? There's that's some lightning, I believe.
That was some lightning, and it was
Yes.
chaining around, and that was a perfect evade. So that, again, that's a skill that you can buy from the skill tree and become super effective if you're an evader rather than a blocker. And as we've worked in this game, we've found out that people are one or
I see.
other.
Okay.
Guys, I got featured yesterday on Tomb Raider's Instagram. I'm so happy about it. So thank you guys so much for being there on the live. It's like we were all featured basically. So thank you. That was super nice to be featured. They posted me on their stories.
Dungeon, which comes, as I said,
Hopefully we can get more opportunities.
Kind of mid-game. And we're here with Humphrey the Golden, who you might remember.
Did you
from
see
our
the new
Soldiers
pin that they are
trilogy
giving
not so
away
long ago.
for people who visit the
We are
booth?
on
They're
the
giving a new Lara
hunt
Croft
for
pin.
Isabel, who we met in our June showcase trailer, played by the amazing
Atwell,
Haley
none
Atwell.
other,
I
yes.
know,
Yeah, it was
right?
very nice. It was very nice of
Starry-eyed.
them. It was very, very nice of
She
them.
was brilliant. She played
They also
our
noticed a
friend
friend. They
Tanya.
also noticed
We'll say
Apollo.
more about what her role in the game is.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't wait to play.
get to her,
Really wish we had a demo.
her
It's like at this point we've seen so much already, you know. Just let me play. Just let me play.
With, members of our undead family. We just shot a wraith there. They are pesky because if you leave them unguarded, they're going to dive back into the ground and spawn a bunch more of these hollow folk.
I can see the Dark Souls
And these
inspiration
bits
in
above the
this.
health bar.
Yeah.
What are these?
So
I think
these
they are
ways
teasing
for
it a
you
little
to
too
reach out.
early.
You're
Okay.
getting
No,
lots
I
of
think
different
they're not,
things.
honestly. I think they are giving it their time and they have to do this. They have to promote a lot for the game to be seen because it's already a knowledge. It's already knowledge for us, right? We're already excited. But there's people that do not care much for Tomb Raider or that never really know what it is currently. So I'm glad that they are showing it and giving it love and promotion on these big events. Because there's gaming for so many different types of people and players. So hopefully with this booth and with these interviews, people get excited. So that's gonna be nice. Does the Atlantis command work here? No, it works on Twitch. It works on Twitch. Hi Apollo, welcome. How are you? I'm doing well. But yeah, my commands only work on Twitch. I don't even know how to put most things in YouTube. I haven't done proper research, to be honest. YouTube is more... It's a little different to work with. So I need to check it out. Twitch is already so overwhelming, I need to see.
Exactly, you just want to cruise.
Thank you, Drex. Did you do it on Twitch and posted it here? Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Drex. My mod, everyone. Oh, Apollo, I need to make you a mod, because you're a mod on Twitch.
Haley Atwell. When
Yes.
I think of Fable, I think of like iconic British actors. How does that casting process like work for you?
So we did as well, right?
Yeah.
And if you
Okay,
go
refresh
back
the
to
page,
those
Apollo.
videos, you read through their
You're a mod here as well.
who's who. It's
Like-
it's unbelievable. We felt
Yeah,
that
I'm
we had
interested.
to
Actually, I
do
think
something
we're like the
similar.
third thing to be shown today, because they're showing Fable. On the title after, it says Dune.
Actors,
So if they follow the rule, it would be
showing
Tomb Raider
up
after.
in a bunch of
So I guess we
videos.
won't have to wait much.
Honestly, with someone like Haley Atwell,
We won't have to
like
waste
character
to
business as well, we were just kind of like,
wait too much time.
Who's your dream cast?
Oh, so you like Blue Sky? You're
Totally,
like,
yeah,
If we could get
yeah.
anyone, who would it be?
And then when Haley was interested, we were kind of, not flat. And we spoke to her, and she was not massively.
Thank you.
into
Of
games,
course. Of
but
course.
super keen on Fable. Super keen
Belmont's
on the
Curse.
character that we
Let me see what
presented
games
to her.
there we have more.
Just incredible.
Oh my god, those two guys back there. I wish I could be there, Isaac.
Was just a delight to work with.
Thankfully, a friend was able to get me a pin
Thank you so much.
because he took a photo, so I'll gladly have it soon.
February 23rd next
I
year.
have to meet them in London, basically, so whenever that will be,
Fable hits Xbox Series
I'll have the
PC
pin.
and PlayStation 5 on February the 23rd. Be sure to stick around for our hands-on impressions of the Fable demo here at Gamescom. That's up next, right here on Gamescom Studio.
Yeah, a UK trip. I'm already going to Manchester and Derby in October, so it will be maybe around that. We'll see.
Something that every Xbox player has been wishing they could do for what, 15, 16 years, and that is play a new Fable game. You've done it.
I've played a new Fable game. I have not only played a new quest from Fable that was combat heavy, I've seen the developers play a new quest.
Is the sound okay, by the way? Is it loud enough? And is my mic okay? I noticed the mic yesterday did not sound as great. So do tell me if it's nice, so I can try and fix it for next stream. Because I couldn't really figure out what it was. It could be a little louder. Okay.
I got to play even the same mission twice through with different loadouts, but both with the same primary weapon, which is like a big old like two-handed hammer.
Better?
I got to swing into
Or too much?
skeleton creatures that had wraiths flying out of them. It also worked on the wraiths, so the physical damage works on ghosts. That is confirmed. There's a headline.
Perfect.
There.
Thanks.
But I also had a bow and arrow,
Thanks.
which was a great little ranged weapon to use, and it felt good too. It had really nice feedback on the triggers. It definitely didn't feel like that one-button combat, really simplistic combat we're used to in Fable. It felt more like a developed modern like action adventure should feel, which was really pleasing, because that was my kind of one question mark. I was kind of
During Tomb Raider, turn it up a bit more. Okay. I can do it now, maybe.
That was a real question mark, and I also liked that it didn't. I haven't had this confirmed yet, but it didn't really seem like you have to like
Just a tiny bit.
specialize in a class.
Maybe it's better. Yeah.
You still have all your spells, which if you hold on the right trigger, you can select one of 4 different spells.
Okay.
And so you can mix and match, and there's like great synergy I think you can achieve using those spells.
Okay. All right, so talking about the tone, I think being a completely new developer, completely new team, I think originally there was a bit of skepticism as to whether they could capture that, but everything they've shown is really...
By the way, guys, go check my new video as well. It's doing quite well, so thank you. Check out my new reel on Instagram. Things are exciting. I would love to hit 10K on Instagram soon. It's a little stretch. I'm like 5,000 away, 5,000 something away, but it's possible.
If you happen to turn one of those undead skeletons into a chicken, it will become an undead chicken. Then if you throw a fireball onto that chicken, it becomes a roast chicken.
It's so weird that brands only consider you a creator when you're like at least 10K. We'll get there.
Maybe this will move me. Maybe I'll end up in a flood of tears. But I feel that's more likely through laughter.
I did post on the gram. I did. It's been crickets. What do you mean? I'm always on Instagram. What do you mean? I'm literally always on Instagram.
We're not just car people.
How many game shows do we have until February? The Game Awards show in December. Are there more? There might be PlayStation events and Nintendo ones. There might be a Nintendo one to reveal Ocarina of Time. So that might be nice. That might be nice.
Slick Ronnie, but Slick Ronnie sounds like a euphemism.
Actual photos. What do you mean something special? I'm always posting photos and reels. What do you mean? And stories. What do you mean by that?
So the main quest, the outset of
Are you sure you're following me?
story moment that we know about is this Hayley Atwell villainess character called Isabel.
I wonder.
Who's gone to your home village and turned everyone to stone. So now you are the hero who has gone to Bowerstone, which is the capital of Albion, which looks absolutely beautiful, by the way. It looks stunning. Seeing it on that screen in like full motion on ultra settings looked absolutely gorgeous. And basically, yeah, you have to go to the Heroes Guild, which is where Humphrey the Golden is living. And
They really did change the main character. Damn. This girl looked so different on the first.
This is a game full of choices, big and small choices.
On the first trailer.
You basically walk into his home and he's like in a stupor, and he basically says, "Large beer." That's all he says. And you pick up a tankard from the sideboard and you have a choice. You're like, do we give him the
Or maybe it's another
or
character.
do you throw it over him to try and like rouse him? The devs chose to throw it over him. Unkind, but maybe, you know, maybe warranted. And basically I love that.
Maybe a bit of tough love.
Exactly. I love that in this game, basically, whenever you make like a choice, like on the side, it will like have like a plus or minus how someone feels about you. And all that popped up on the left-hand side of the screen was plus arsehole. So, yeah,
Not the
Humphrey
plus
at that point thought we were
arsehole.
arsehole, but we had to go help him, and that led us to Slick Ronnie, who has
This is
basically
taking its
won
time,
the
honestly.
to the guild.
Maybe it's gonna be like
Building
yesterday,
a
but with less
gambling
games. Maybe they focus a lot on each.
Gambling match. What are those gambling matches? You know when you go one on
I associate Instagram with pictures and stuff, that it's not TikTok. But honestly, TikTok is very bad, and I've been able to grow a lot by posting reels and Instagram stories. I don't have photos to post on my Instagram for gaming. I can only grow with reels from games because I don't post only Tomb Raider. But Insta like evolved into more videos than less photos. Yeah, Instagram is the new TikTok, basically. I always flop on TikTok. If you'll go see, I have so little views. It's insane. Yeah, the Instagram algorithm is much better nowadays.
But it is very like, go and kill this guy.
I mean, you can go see for yourself, everyone. It's really weird. Like, I literally posted a Tomb Raider video. It did 30k with Tomb Raider's help as well, of course. And if I posted another video, it doesn't do as well. But it does much better than on TikTok anyway, which is quite crazy. For some people, it's the opposite. They flop on Instagram, but they are huge on TikTok. Yeah, I guess at this time, it's like you gotta work with what's best for you. In my case, I hate TikTok right now, but I have friends who keep hitting and hitting and hitting. But TikTok is very niche, I guess. And on Instagram, I can grow from a lot of things. Did someone just pass through them like that? That's crazy. So rude. Like, do you not see the camera? What? They even were a little like, what?
I think that's kind of been the story of this whole
But
project.
okay.
You know, people really did think initially, like, are these really the right people to make this new Fable? And
YouTube Shorts is one of the hardest too. I always only get 1,000 on Shorts. Always. Like, if you go see, it's always 1,000 or close to it. Like, it never goes up, and it never goes up rather than that. It's really interesting, to say the least. But the normal videos and the lives are okay. YouTube has been nice to me, I will say. It's just the shorts that are a little crazy.
Even like walking around Bowerstone and just like there's over 30 businesses there which you can kind of.
When you sit in the toilet in the morning, what app do you open? TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube? Instagram and Twitter. But that Twitter is just to see memes and stuff. I think most people do TikTok then Instagram. I don't. I actually don't. I open Instagram always because it's where I post content. It's where I check things. I couldn't even tell you what YouTube Shorts algorithm is for looking. Yeah, I have no clue. YouTube keeps trying to push shorts on me. I'm like, no. It does help a lot though, because if you associate your shorts with your longer videos, they do work very well. But when it's like separate things, they don't really do much for itself by themselves. Oh my god, so much time on Fable. I hope it's this amount of time for Tomb Raider.
No, I'm very excited. Be excited.
Be excited.
I'm sorry, I was not excited. Okay, I am excited now. Okay, I am excited. Sorry. Damn, they're really calling me out. Is that a chicken? Is that a chicken? Is my camera tilted? Okay. Fingers crossed. It's Dune now, right? It should be
IGN's
Dune.
coverage of Gamescom 2026 is presented by Fable.
The average Cinefix movie list features nearly 100 different films and approximately 25 minutes worth of wall-to-wall deep dive analysis.
We are a little closer.
Pace for this 30-second ad, we're featuring 26 different films, and before you say it, no, that math does not check out. We're not math people, we're movie people. We can't even count down from 10 without ending up at like.
Oh my god, Silence of the Lambs was so
Subscribe to
good.
IGN Movies and TV for more Cinefix movie lists. Bad at math, great at
Chickens are ancestors of dinosaurs. What game has dinosaurs? Tomb Raider. Yeah, you're onto something. You're onto something. Can't wait. Hi, Postulate. Welcome. Welcome in. Free. Zelda.
Shadow of the Erd Tree, Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom, and so much more.
Oh yeah, they have a tracking thing now.
Every guide is tested and verified for
We
you
do love
by
dinosaurs.
Just search for IGN when you search for guides.
Okay, guys. Show me Dune so I can see Tomb Raider after. Stop showing me ads of your own platform. Oh my god. I'm already watching your live.
Limited access to all the tools you need to beat your games.
You just showed this. You just showed me that.
Awesome exclusive discounts on IGN Store.
Maybe this would tease open your money pouch.
Plus, ad-free browsing on IGN.com.
I still don't know what Dune is about. Sand and Zendaya.
Unlimited game help tools.
I don't think you need to know much more.
Maps with your own custom map markers, filters, marker notes, and more.
This will come in handy.
Plus,
Yeah, Zendaya walking in the desert. True.
Exactly. Want more? Head to IGN.
And Timothée Chalamet doing something rather than hating on ballet. I'm not gonna buy IGN Plus.
The Witcher 4 might be a ways off, but fans will have plenty to keep them busy between a free enhanced remaster of The Witcher 3 next month, and then a whole new expansion to that game coming next year. Here to tell us about it, level design lead Miles.
No way. Wait, they're talking about Witcher? What do you mean they're talking about Witcher? It was supposed to be Dune.
Yeah.
So we have no order?
CDPR is in everyone's good graces right now. It's just
So we don't know when Tomb Raider
this game that
is.
65 million people own. We're making it nicer for free, and everyone can just.
Yay.
That's so cool. It's. So
I'd watched
bizarre
3
to see
movies.
that
I was in there
level of
walking in the
positivity
sand.
around an announcement.
Did you though?
I feel like there's a lot of angry comments, regardless of what anyone.
I haven't watched any Dune.
Is there a little detail in the laundry list of features you're adding in the enhanced remastered version that you didn't?
Girl,
get a chance to show
no.
on stage last night.
I just wanna go and watch Tomb Raider.
I love that. So I get to kind of call it another.
We're locking in for another 2 hours. Girl, my morning has been so overwhelming. I haven't even had a good chance to take the lunch.
Expectations for this being cool, but the
So I'm kind of hungry.
And you know, we have a bit of a history, sort of in trying to.
I was expecting this to be soon, so I could eat after.
So for us, it's like moments like these
Let me see something.
are amazing, absolutely incredible. What a privilege! And for the feature, I think one that I really like that was kind of mentioned in the trailer a bit, but I don't think we spotlighted enough is transmog. I keep saying that it would.
This does look very good though, but I haven't played Witcher 3. I've played a little, but I want to play more offline.
No, that's a big one.
I swear Zendaya just acts and wears the same stuff in every movie she's in. Dune, she was wearing a cloak thing. The Odyssey, she was wearing a cloak.
September 29th.
Girlie, she had places to be, you know? She was in one set and moved to the other. Maybe it was all in the same day, you know? Maybe she didn't even change the makeup. She just took out the breathing thing device, whatever she had in Dune, and just put another one for Odyssey, and she's fine. And she's getting millions.
As we know,
honestly,
he's been
I love her.
Bianco, tending to his vineyards, drinking some fine Redanian.
Oh,
Here
run!
and there.
Me running to get the Tomb Raider pin.
To come and join him, you know, Triss, Yen, Dandelion.
I like his mullet.
You know,
Where is Wolf to see his mullet? I'm sure she would love it.
I get the sense that
Is Wolf still live? Because Wolf is was live on Twitch earlier, playing a cute game.
When is he not?
Yeah. So we're heading to his hometown though, and kind of seeing where he came
Please,
from.
Drex.
Exactly. So in.
Is Bane live yet? Because Bane was gonna go live.
Stepping up as Geralt to once again help our best friend. It's almost like an iconic friendship, right? Between this how do we say it even in the demo?
Did they say at what time the live is? Because yesterday when this started, they posted when it would be.
This brings them to Letten, and Letten is Dandelion's homeland. It's a super cool new region, which is cool because it.
Did you see who's in the booth? Leon Kennedy is in Tomb Raider's booth. He just has to be. He has to be Curtis. I'm sorry, like there's no way. They keep promoting him like crazy. Like no. There's no way he's not Curtis.
Nice.
I was watching Wolf's live earlier. I'm invested in the game she was playing. It was very cute, wasn't it? It was like Dusk Fate, but for cozy girls building stuff. You know. When is Leon Kennedy gonna be in my booth? This is crazy. Andy, damn. But honestly, same. I agree. When is he?
What's your outlook on that?
I agree.
It hasn't really changed my approach.
Hi, Andy. How are you?
It's
And you're also not a mod in here yet.
Made more pressure.
Let me make you a mod
yes,
here.
A little bit because so many more people are aware, and I don't want to.
All my mods are here.
I want.
Slay.
I want to do what we've always done, and create.
Is this your first YouTube mod, Andy? I don't know how to do YouTube on YouTube besides watch videos. Girl, it's fine. It's just whenever we need to delete anything from someone, it helps. Yes, period. Look at me being a pioneer to you.
And I think it's such a
so exciting! Yay! More mods! More mods for you to mod. More channels for you to mod.
To kind of open up Blood and Wine and go for one more, but I really think that we have this super cool story to tell.
Not yet, not yet, not yet. They are showing Witcher, they showed Fable.
Didn't think we could do something.
They are only showing the second thing yet.
In the time since Witcher 3 came out, a lot of people have played it and then replayed it and then.
I think they do have a schedule. They showed it briefly.
They're hesitant to do a
what is it
full
then?
replay. They love
Do we
it,
know?
It's like I want to see the new thing. Is there an option to sort of jump in midstream? I know with Phantom Liberty.
Thanks for
you can
sure.
skip the prologue.
Hang around, we're all waiting. We are not kind of sure.
Is there something like that for Songs of the Past?
It's coming soon, hopefully. Tom Braider. Yeah, Tom Braider is coming.
Coming back just for the expansion. There's an option
Tom
to
Ryder.
jump right into the game there. We will basically
Laura
create your
Croft.
Geralt, give you equipment, give you skill points and all of that stuff.
Hi,
so you'll be
Sanel. Same. Me too. I'm so excited to play. So excited to see more
It's been
news.
almost 20 years since
I was
the first
excited for
Witcher
the
game.
ones from yesterday.
What was your first impression of this character?
It flashed on
Because he
screen
was
for like a couple seconds. It was Fable, Witcher, and
well-known,
something else for the beginning.
English-speaking
Oh, I
country
see.
fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you remember how he was pitched to you?
Okay.
He was pitched to me as an emotionless monster.
Let me just do something quick.
And you're right. The books weren't out in English when we started recording Witcher 1, so I didn't have that resource. I had to rely entirely on CDPR to describe the world and the character, and they did a really good job of
Sorry.
that. And we had character
Right,
art
we're
and things
back.
like that helped a lot with that. But yeah, he was. I think when I went to the audition, that he was just described as an emotionless monster hunter with a gravelly voice, and that's where it started.
It was Chris, but there's more news today, and there's more things tomorrow as well, and more next week. They're showing everything. They're showing everything. It might be the same thing, or even it might be even the same thing. We don't know, but we're just gonna try and see what else, what new things they tell us. But yeah, we have news from yesterday from Xbox events. Today it's for IGN. Tomorrow it's the cosplay day, and next week they are showing something completely new, supposedly. So we're all just excited, searching, waiting.
To cling on to as well. If you play through all the games, Witcher
They showed
1 to
Fable, they are showing now Witcher 4,
has more and more
Witcher 3
emotional,
DLC, sorry.
and he becomes more
And
complex.
we don't know what's next.
And that's really exciting.
It's not the same things they've been showing us, the same gameplay the whole time. It might be
the next
though.
one takes us.
It might be.
Now, speaking of Witcher
Because they
1,
gave more of an
he's finally
emphasis.
getting the
They
sword
gave more of an
chip
emphasis
in
for
the expansion.
yesterday,
This is a weapon that he had in the very
and not
first
so much for
cutscene. One
today.
of
So
the
it might
very
be the
first
same
short
thing,
stories,
but
it's
for
never
another
actually
company,
playable
which
until
now
now.
it's IGN.
Doug,
But
a
we'll
lot of
see.
people are looking at this
We
now. This
might
looks
be
like- this
surprised.
looks like more
I'm not
combat.
sure.
Could you
I wish I
possibly
knew,
give me
basically.
Geralt's
If I knew it would be the same thing, I wouldn't be here. But since we
How would he
don't,
deliver that in the heat
let's
of
just
battle?
try and see what else
Throwing
they
that shade
have
out.
bringing for us.
Get over here.
Yes.
Just
Oh.
capture that again and just put it in.
Yeah,
It
I
feels
love
like,
that.
yeah.
This is awesome. So having weaponry from sort of his earlier career, is there a possibility that's going to pop up again in the Witcher?
Do you guys play The
1 remake
Witcher?
That was announced in 2022. Is there anything?
I
you can
tried
say
on
about
stream
that?
a few months ago, but I think it's a game so story heavy. I need to pay attention to it, and I cannot stream
We
it.
don't talk about
Fair enough. No, I get that. But no, in
But
terms
like
of
for
something
TR,
that
they don't
announced
even
that's
say new
upcoming
stuff.
games,
Always same. We're
does
imagining
the
they are
expansion tie
they are
into The Witcher
respectful,
4?
so
Like,
on.
is it-
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's good to refamiliarize people.
But I don't know, they
with
might
jumping in
start
there,
promoting
but
things more
would you see
heavily
this as more
closer
of
to
like
the
an extension
dates.
of Geralt's story, or is it a
I really want them to show the full cast for the game. I need to see Sarah Michelle Gellar. It's been too much time without us knowing that. You tried, but it wasn't for you. That's fair, that's very fair.
The idea that we want to create, or we have.
But it
one
looks
more
cool if
story
you
to
get
tell,
really,
like
yeah, if you get
Geralt
really
can pass
immersed
on
into it, I think
the
it would be
torch
a nice
to
experience.
Ciri. And This
But
is
in my
also
case,
how
I
we're
was
kinda
streaming it
viewing
and
this
trying to
expansion
keep up
in
with
general.
chat,
It's
trying
very much
to keep
Herald
up
front
with
and
story, trying
center.
to
Everything
fight.
else, we'll have to see.
It
Okay,
just
yeah, I
was
don't
a little
know
too
much.
overwhelming.
Going back to the
So I will try
enhanced
someday to
remaster,
play
the
alone.
many features you've got in there.
Hi, Storm
You know,
Paradise,
there's
welcome
changes to
in.
combat,
Hi, how are
changes to
you?
traversal.
I've never played, but it
How do
looks
you
good, but never wanted to
incorporate that
play it,
stuff
kind of
without
thing.
sort
Yeah,
of
that's fair, that's
breaking
fair.
the game, because it's all kind of, you know, it's
That's
all a house
fair.
of cards there.
But I'm excited for The Witcher
truthful
fans
answer to
though,
that
because
is
this looks
you don't.
amazing.
So
They have a remaster, they have a new
what it
DLC, they
was,
have
then,
a new
you know, it
game
would be super
coming.
easy to make this stuff.
So
But,
they're
like, the
celebrating, they
reality
have a
is
lot
that
to
there are
celebrate.
A lot of awesome people, a lot of teams involved who are working to make this happen, and they're really pouring all of their energy and heart.
I'm really excited to see if we're gonna get something for the 30 years, because
like these working systems to completely rework them.
I don't know, are we gonna get anything? I know that we have a game next year, I know that we have another game in 2 years, but
ray tracing,
do we have something to celebrate the 30th?
right, on top of what exists? It's
Like, I don't want another postcard situation. Because when Lara Croft had her birthday this year, it was just a postcard.
It's fascinating to see. Doug, did you do any?
I don't want to sound like an ungrateful
expansion stuff
fan or something, but you know, it's just a milestone, and it would be a shame to not celebrate it.
I think that's all.
The only thing I can think of is Lao.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't think they'll do that. Maybe for next year. I wish it would be Lao.
Oh yeah.
I'm very
Before the
excited to see
new era
this stuff
truly
come through.
takes
One
off.
last
I
question.
wish.
What's going on with the Switch
I
2
wish.
version? Is that happening? Is there like a Switch 2? Yeah.
Yes. So we're both we're doing something super cool new for us. We're doing both Battle.net now and.
I'm kind of glad that the clip I showed yesterday and that Tomb Raider featured. I actually mentioned Legend and Underworld in the same video, so I'm like, please take the hint, you know?
Yeah. So essentially, if you have the Switch base game version, you will get the Switch 2 version. If you have a Switch 2, right? We won't give you a Switch 2. But you know, like, if you have, it's basically like with all the other versions.
No,
that
they
you
won't
get.
give
If
us
you
a
have
Switch
base game version of
2.
it, you will get an upgrade for it. Yeah.
And you get the upgrade if you have the physical version too, for.
Yes, I think it's a download essentially. Yeah.
It's. I feel like people are so used to being skeptical about announcements. They're like, what do I have to do? And it's like you just get it. You get the thing. It's like
That
Oprah,
is-
look under your
yep.
chair. It's free.
What is
Have
he even
fun.
questioning? Like,
That's what made it so fun to announce that.
go.
Also.
Yeah, no, it's great. Thank you both so much.
The
for
way your
coming
shoulder
by.
is, your camera was on top of his arm, and I was like, where did Philip go? Oh my god, I'm camouflaging!
Companionship.
It's
so-
me!
Such a treat
It's
to
me!
meet, you know, Geralt in person. I didn't expect you to be
such
bringing
a blessing to be
Honestly, I
Geralt
kind
in
of,
person.
if I kind of do this and really go far, it's like I'm in the sofa. I'm in the sofa.
You guys are clearly keeping very busy over at CDPR, and I'm excited to see what you do next.
Oh, I was gonna try.
Yeah, Songs of the Past coming to consoles and PC in 2027, but The Witcher 3 Remaster drops September 29th, and right now there's more Gamescom Studio coming up on IGN. Stick around.
What is it? 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 Girl, don't be Metro again, please. I will cry.
Do you want to be the very best like no one ever was? Streamline your journey to becoming a master trainer with Planet Pokemon. Choose your Pokemon, filtering by type, stats, or game availability.
Tell me when it's
Now
over.
use the full team builder to assemble an unbeatable lineup. Plan out the optimal set of moves,
Drex, tell me when it's
items, and
over.
abilities. Plan your dream team today at planetpokemon.com.
I think they like have to be aware about it by now. Everyone and their mom would love LAU. They have. I hope so at least.
GameScoop has you covered for all things gaming and the latest game releases. Tune into Podcast Beyond for the biggest PlayStation news.
Man, this is a cool looking trailer.
Everything Xbox.
Well, that's the guy we just saw.
This is Steve Downs, the voice of Master Chief.
Catch up
I think today ladder is in the end. Oh no. Are you sure? Oh no. When is the end? I cannot stay until that long.
And rumors with next-gen console watch.
Now Xbox and Phil Spencer are even saying
Girl, I hate that.
isn't even necessary.
The Cinefix Top 100.
By the way, guys, I'm gonna be live today as well. At night.
Every movie's grandpa.
Geek Media.
But I'm gonna be playing games. I'm not gonna watch any live streams. I'm just gonna be playing, finally. Oh. Okay. Did we all saw that?
Can't find that final collectible you're missing?
Oh my god, this again.
IGN strategy guides and interactive maps are here to help.
One step at a time.
IGN guides are trusted
Philip
by
putting in
fans,
some overtime this
easy to
week.
use,
Well,
best
yes.
of all, free.
Well,
You can even track
yes.
your progress with
Someone
interactive
showed the list of the
checklists so you
IGN
know
games.
you reached the
Yakuza in a
100%
nutshell.
completion.
I've never played. Is it always like that then?
IGN has the
Hi
very
Baggage,
best, most
welcome.
complete and accurate guides for Shadow
Welcome
of the
in.
Tree, Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom, and so much more. Just search for
And
IGN
so much
when you
more.
search for guides.
Oh my god, please Tomb Raider. Oh my god, is it really Metro?
Warlock is a brand new open world action
Warlock.
adventure set in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons. Here to tell us about it.
To be honest,
Dominic Gay,
I'm excited for
Games
this one, so I'm gonna listen.
Thank you.
Dude, your game looks sick.
Thank you.
It's always nice to get like a big reveal of gameplay like that.
I really want to play Warlock.
In action and get a sense of like what you're doing.
Yeah.
They are very American TV, they are.
Yeah.
Yes, we are gonna get it, Tommy. I am streaming the Gamescom Studio Day 2. If you search it on YouTube, Tomb Raider is in the title, so I'm excited to see.
Turn-based, but also rewarding player creativity.
I think I can show, look,
Can you tell me a little bit about,
let me see.
I guess,
Look up there,
some
it
of
says
the
Tomb
systems
Raider,
mechanics
so they are gonna show something.
really allows for imaginative play.
Yeah, the game's really centered around making creative use of magic. So
Might be the same thing though, we don't know.
We wanted the players
So
to
be
be able to
mindful,
experiment
don't
with
expect too
spells in real
much.
time, spells that maybe some players have used turn-based before at the tabletop. So
This
that's
was my
the
favorite trailer
center
from
of it.
the Gamescom opening night live.
Explore the open
I still need to
worlds,
post
solve
the reel for
mysteries,
this.
also in combat, obviously.
I forgot.
Always in combination with the character's weapon master abilities.
Which was the hardest spell to, I guess, put into a real-time setting?
Oh wow, that's so cool.
One was worse than another. Every time we design a spell, one of the ways we challenge ourselves is to think of how they could be useful in multiple contexts. And we're also thinking of how players could combine these spells.
Why are all games
to
centered in the
environment
left?
To almost break the game in a way, find their own solutions to problems. You know, you saw how we burned that bramble and then we could gather some water.
It's
put it
so
off.
interesting
underneath,
to
there's
me
lot
how
of
that
systems
became like a
running,
rule
and
now
you
in
just build
games.
spells on top and let the player loose with them.
No, I love
Why
that
can we
you
not
said
be in the
about,
center of the screen
I get the
anymore?
sense that, is there like a dash of Metroidvania? in
Yeah,
there?
wish
Like, is there stuff you
listed.
don't know? Is there stuff you couldn't go do?
The little
so there's
devil.
different
It gets a little bat,
perspective.
yeah.
In a way,
It looks
yes,
amazing.
But not in a binary way like a Metroidvania. So as you gain new powers, new spells,
It's like a cinematic kind of thing.
Your reach in the open world to
Okay.
be, you know, broader and broader.
I don't want to be
reach new
covering
places, find
her face
secrets.
too
So
much.
definitely you want to grow in power to get to find all the secrets in an
Let me see if I
immersive
can be
way. It is a
somewhere
full
else.
Open world game, but we're thinking about it in an exploration-driven way. We want
Oh.
the player to go out there and not just follow a waypoint, but really engage with the world. And like you see here, right, you're investigating a trace on the ground, and through that, you'll organically unlock a side quest, basically.
Cool. And are there? I mean, there are dungeons. It's a
Does it
Dungeons
look
and
okay?
Dragons game.
Yeah.
There's a
In
dungeon
here.
right there.
You
I can
have
see
to,
it.
right, yeah.
I guess in terms of how the world's structured, do you kind of just get, you know, spat out in the middle of it? You can go any direction. Is it?
Oh,
really just
wow.
open from the
It's
jump?
fully open. So the beginning of the game, you're thrown into this weird setting that's called Darkon, and it's a domain of dread on the brink. There's a lot of chaos.
I can't
going
wait
on
to
in
play
there.
this.
There's a power vacuum. And
And
it's
the
almost
shrunk
an
down
apocalyptic
FOV.
setting. There's mists all around, normally preventing people from going in and out.
Games
These
nowadays
mists
seem
are
to
kind
always
of,
follow the same
going
rules.
into the land and reshaping it. So the player needs to figure out what's going on in Darkon with the main character. And the world's fully open. So you got a map, there's fog of war, you'll need to go out there, you'll need to explore and reveal what's hidden inside of the world.
I like to hear this. So in D&D, picking a class
It
is
looks
a big deal. You
very
pick one.
pretty.
It's a
I
warlock.
love it quite a
What's,
lot.
for people who aren't as well versed, what's the big deal about warlocks and why does it make the most sense?
So a warlock is a magic user that get their spells through a pact with a powerful patron. So in our case, Katri, our main character, made a pact with Tasha.
Katri, it's such a nice
very
name.
dangerous witch queen that's really hard to read.
Witch
and has her own
queen!
agenda. So you're getting in bed with someone that's probably gonna have to force a price on that power.
I think this is the kind of the same as we already seen in the
We get a
Xbox
glimpse
show.
of,
Yeah,
sort
it
of
is
like a
close to
table
it.
or
It's
some
close
kind
to the
of stuff that's
trailer,
being
but it's now in
performed.
more
What's that?
depth.
Yeah, so some of our spells are called rituals, and they take a little bit more time to cast, and they require.
I think it's the
components
same
that you
as
find in the
the
world.
gameplay they
also allow
showed.
us to create spells that are even more powerful and lets you set things up. You'll see later on where we'll use one that basically calls rain, a downpour, And then you can use this in various ways to put out fires, but also in the way
I
we use
loved
it
this
here in
part
the
on the
demo,
trailer. You
it's
just
synergized
trade
with
places
spell
with the
called
guy.
Wish Bowls.
Look how amazing
You
that
have
is.
those enemies now covered in water, you have puddles around, and so you can use that to have greater power. With
She just swapped with him.
So you've got, we see a bit of, you know, fire, water, a bit of electricity. Is there like ice, poison, that kind of
The
stuff?
loading
Yeah, we
screens.
got a lot of, we didn't go for ice, but there's a lot of systems, and you know, even wind, right? We got in this spell gust of wind, so we build this spell up because we have a wind system, so then you can affect, you know, there's clouds,
Oh,
toxic
wow.
clouds, then you can affect them with your spells. How can you use this? How can you defeat certain monsters with that? How can it help you reach new places? So even a spell like Gust of Wind.
I just love to play with a female character. Oh, it's gonna be so nice.
Combat here too, yeah.
Yeah, so fundamentally, you'll use your spells to set up enemies, you know, put yourself at an advantage to do critical attacks generally. But then
Like,
you
for
go in
example,
with
in
your
this
weapons too. So at any
showcase,
time
they're
you got
showing the
2 weapons
same
equipped,
footage.
You can find new ones, you can upgrade these weapons.
To talk about
so in the
Warlock,
demo,
so
you'll
I
see
believe
we're
Tomb
using
Raider
a
is just gonna do
warhammer
the
and a
same.
sword, and really the player gets in there too, and she used to be a weapon
So yeah,
master
don't
before
expect
she
too
got
much.
those spells before she became a warlock, and you mix those two sides.
I'm
of her
happy to watch it
background.
anyway, though. It's always nice to just watch it again.
Yeah, exactly. So she's pouring those ingredients that she either purchased or found in the environment, in the world. and now
eyeball.
Or I mentioned before starts. And
Don't
now
you
we're
eat
gonna
it
be
daily?
using
It's
witch
so
bowls, and you're gonna
good.
see how
I hope we're getting a look
efficient
at the
it is. It
beginning
wouldn't
of
be
Tomb
quite as
Raider,
efficient
like I
as
said,
that
Atlantis
as
with
this
the
if
wolves.
enemies weren't covered
We've
in
never
water,
seen the
there wasn't
wolves. It's so
puddles around.
strange.
You
They
can
only
see
showed the
electricity
art
zapping
for
to
them.
some
I'd
of
love
the
to see
iron
the
elements
wolves.
in the environment, so we're trying to
I wanna
have
see them
the
in
environments
action.
Really make sense for the player to
I want to see that red
I love
outfit
the
again.
The ritual, because
The
it-
beginning
is that
one.
in place of a menu, basically? Was that like a deliberate choice to have something?
Yeah, that's a good point. So all of our spells are directly available in the controller at all times. So you don't have like a selection wheel when you want to do all of the other spells, except for ritual,
Oh,
where
okay.
you can have an actual menu where you find new rituals. We can have a lot of them, and they're added to the options that you have when you start doing a ritual.
What does progression look like? Because we're seeing
so
like little
cool.
bits of, is that XP runes?
Yeah,
souls,
no
something like
info
that
on
for
the
it?
manor. I am getting
Yeah,
really
there's
scared.
a couple of different axes on which you can
I am
become
getting
more
really
powerful,
scared we
but
won't get
obviously
the
this
craft
is based,
manor.
you know, in Spirit on Dungeons and Dragons,
To me, it
so
just makes no
getting
sense that
stronger
if
is
you're
an
doing a
important part of that.
reimagining of Tomb
So
Raider
you
or a
will-
remake,
lot of
you're not
progression
doing
is
a
gonna be around
mention.
magic, so you'll find a lot of spells.
You
For
need
that,
to do
you're
the
gonna
craft
have to explore
manor.
the world. So they're out there. It's up to you to find them. We're going to give you tools to help you out, but you're going to have to be curious.
She
You're
has
gonna
so many
have to
outfits.
explore the
Well, let me
world.
see.
You can also upgrade and
Let
tailor
me
all of the
see.
spells, so it's kind of like you have a skill
It's my
tree
favorite
per
part of
spell
Tomb
that
Raider.
you
It's
can
the dressing
find.
up of it all.
You can have new gears, new kinds of equipments. You can upgrade those. You can level up. So
Don't get
there's
me
a lot
wrong,
of
I love her
access to make
classic
the game
outfit,
more
but I
powerful.
mean, come on.
The way it's structured is, I mean, it's a, you know, it's an action adventure, but you've
This
got,
live
you've
has
got
so bad
role-playing elements,
quality.
You gotta have that. Is there a way where people could basically
Like, I
craft
couldn't
different
barely
tools?
see
Is
his
it
face.
kind of
It's so pixelated.
different things?
So
God.
you're always going to be a warlock, right?
Right,
so of
yeah.
course we're not gonna
Even
have
on
to
yesterday, when I was editing my Tomb Raider
but you
video, I
want
was
to be
like,
able to
oh, this
tailor
looks
your
like
cast tree
this.
to your preference. So first, obviously, cosmetic parts. So you
Why
can
are not they
find
transmitting in
various,
4K?
armor sets, and she can look vastly different based on what you decide to equip. But then, yeah, we want, like, the way we thought about our gear is more trait-based than just stats. So you can be making plans with those traits to synergize maybe with your
Trade.
go-to spells or the plans you have, or maybe you're like, oh, I'm facing these enemies which are maybe fire based. I'm going to using these equipments that give me resistance. So you can make plans that definitely build up your
Well, that was
build
it then, in the
of
terms of
Catry.
their trailer.
Sweet. Now, what's Katri and Tasha's relationship?
It's
like?
quite
How
odd
do
how they keep
Oh,
saying how great
there's
the game
tension
is
there
without
for
showing us
sure.
anything.
Like, Katri has her own quest. She's looking for
I
someone
guess
she
they're
cares
trying to
for,
keep
and
it
that's
for
all her
later,
mind is
but
set on that.
at the
But
same time, it's
obviously,
5 months
Tasha
away.
has her own
We
agenda,
need a little
and
bit
Katri didn't
of other
completely
things, I
understand
guess.
the
But it's
price
nice
she
that
might
we
be
saw
paying by
improvements.
getting in bed
At
with
least we
her
know
and
they're
accepting
working on
this
things,
pact
you know.
that she made. And so
And
there's
the
definitely
voice
tension as
actress,
you go through
Alex,
the game, as you go through the story.
just
More and more
revealed
of
yesterday that
Tasha's
they're
agenda is
done
gonna
with
get
all the
unveiled.
voice
There's
lines,
an
so
interesting kind of arc to
the
this
game is not
to
ready
play with.
only
I
now,
like that. No,
you
so
know?
Katri's an original character, right? Like brand new?
Yeah, absolutely.
But Tasha's been around for a cool minute.
Oh yeah,
She's
for
like
a long time.
Gary Gygax creation.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. Like she's legendary within.
These
the
look
universe.
so
How
good.
much, like, how much?
I think they're putting the video on loop, aren't they?
Crafting your own version of her. her.
They're putting the video on loop. They're showing the same.
More. I mean, some of it is deep cuts, but it's super inspiring for the team. So we're going to tap in her story, her background. She's lived multiple lives. She's been in different dimensions of Dungeons and Dragons, so she's seen a lot, and that's something we love because it gives us a lot of options for stories to tell.
Nice. What are we looking at in terms of side quests? or I guess, you know, bonus objectives?
No, not yet,
we call
Isaac.
them mysteries.
They showed
yeah,
Fable,
the
they
reason
showed
to think
Witcher
about them are
3,
side
and
quests.
they are
So
showing
a lot of them,
Warlock.
we try to ground them in the world, so they let you find
We don't have
more
a
about the
confirmation
lore
for
of
when
Dark
Tomb
Dawn,
Raider
what's going
is.
there, what's happening there, how are people
Did
living,
Tomb Raider
the problems
post
they're
anything
dealing
yet
with.
about
And,
this
you know,
one today?
Country's there for our own quest, but we want to let the player decide what they're interested in. So we're not forcing side quests on you. You're gonna find a bunch of them, and you decide.
Hi
which ones you
Leilu,
want to
welcome
pursue.
in. How are you
And obviously
doing?
some you might do
Hello.
it for like just
We
your
be
own
waiting,
sake, if
right?
you
We
wanna
be
get
waiting,
potential
Leilu.
treasure, or you hear about potential artifacts that you're interested in. If you're as a player, you want to help people out, there's going to be those kinds of side quests too. The way the game is structured,
I
it's
am.
really
I
about
am
player
streaming
choices
today
to
just because
decide
of this
what they
event,
wanna
and I'm
do, they
streaming
wanna
later
engage in.
tonight
Nice.
as well.
Now
I'm
we're
streaming on
circling
Twitch
back.
and on
I'd like to go
YouTube,
back
but
in
I'm
the
only on
dungeon.
YouTube right now.
There's a beholder down there.
It's a death
I just
kit.
want to
Death
watch
kit.
the
So
live
there's a
and
nuance
then
to
be
it,
on my
but
way.
it's close.
But I'll be
Right here.
back to today.
In terms of bestiary
No posts
and
yet?
monsters
Shit.
and stuff, how do you...
Tomb Raider has still animation problems. If they can fix them all, I'm worried. No, I don't think we should be worried. I think they have the space to figure out what they could do. And I do agree with you as well. I do think some animations need a little polishing, but I think they will fix.
At the same time, Cat Tree is not like
Let's see what they show. I thought it's something new, but they will show new content next week. They said, yes, I saw that as well. I think it's just the same thing. We're seeing this Warlock thing, and they are just they are just looping the trailer. They are just looping this video, so I think the same will happen to Tomb Raider.
Do you consider that a boss fight?
But I'm happy to see it again, though. I'm happy to see it again.
Like he's tough. So at this point in the game, if you look at the
They said entirely new thing. No, but for today, for this event that we're showing, that we're seeing today, I think they're just gonna show the same thing from yesterday. But yeah, next week it's completely new. Yes. Someone mentioned this lead up to LOA feels like Shadows. This lead up to LOA feels like Shadows.
What's some creative magic use you've seen?
What do you mean? I don't get what you mean.
Showcasing this gameplay, because I always love when people do like weird loopholes, you know,
Like the promotion of the game? Is that what you
That's the
mean?
whole point of our magic system. So when we playtest the game with players, sometimes we see them.
I actually wasn't really around the gaming community much around Shadows
and we're gonna show some crazy stuff along the way.
reveals.
But like for example,
I was a fan, but I saw things for myself. I wasn't really around social media
kind of
much.
crowd control them, but then I saw recently as one of our tests.
The gameplay reveal trailer for Shadow, I don't remember anymore. I think it was very cartoonish and poorly edited. I remember that trailer that had a lot of transitions, and Shadow looked a completely different game. That it did not reflect the game itself.
Different kind of game. Most people, if they even finished it, it took them more than 100
And
hours.
polished gameplay and consistent character models. I mean, we're kind of having that as well.
That's gonna have a big impact. But
Shadow was announced in April and then launched in September. There was a very quick turnaround. Oh damn!
But we don't want to have like one of these daunting
That was super quick.
game. This is not that type of game. We wanted to create a denser open
Well,
world.
LOA has lots more polish than Shadow. Yeah, I believe so as well. Let me just check something out, guys. I'll be right back. I'm still here though.
Nice. And how close are we to release here?
Well, next year.
Next
we
year.
still have a bit of work ahead of us, but we're feeling good. So next year, this is going to ship for sure.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming
Thank
by.
you. Thanks for having me.
Warlock is coming to consoles and PC sometime in 2027, but stick around because
Okay,
there's more
sorry.
Gamescom Studio 2026 right
Yes,
here.
we were talking about Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We were. Oh, this just ended. What is now? Let's see if it's Tomb Raider. Let me put myself on the left again.
IGN Store has everything you need to level up your life. Refresh your wardrobe with official gear you won't find anywhere else. From Fallout, Expedition 33,
Marvel Rivals.
and more. Treat yourself to the coolest collection.
You guys like Marvel Rivals? I have that. I showed it yesterday. I have that SKA. Did you guys play Expedition 33?
Relax to your favorite video game soundtracks on vinyl. Whatever you need, IGN Store has you covered. Head to store.ign.com.
Yeah, it's crazy compared to normal games, to nowadays games.
Can't find that final collectible you're missing?
Oh my god, this again. A shot for every time they show this ad.
Maps are here to help.
One step at a time.
IGN guides are trusted by
Shadow waiting
millions,
period was very, very short. Wow.
free. IGN has the very best
Expedition 33 is the GOAT. I know. I'm super fortunate to be in their content creator program. I got the SKA from it. I like Shadow actually, but I hated outfits and we couldn't even have a chance to change it, mostly in Paititi. Yeah, I do not like much of Shadow. I like the tombs though. Last time I played Shadow was like two months ago, and I played with a classic outfit mod. I played with the braid, I played with the classic outfit, and it looked much better for me. It just made the game a bit better, but I hate PyTT. Oh my god, that section, which is quite like most of the game, honestly.
Then use the
Oh yeah, Shadow for me is
an unbeatable lineup.
something.
Plan out the optimal set of moves, items,
And one thing I hate in games in general is being stealthy. Shadow forced me to be stealthy. I hate when they force me to do stuff in games. Let me be brutal, let me just explore how I want, let me just kill all the enemies. Is this Switch exclusive? I don't know, sorry, I'm not really paying attention to what they're showing, I don't know.
Plan your dream team
I would like to
today
forget
at
Shadow.
planetpokemon.com.
Oh, it's now! Oh my god, it's now! Yeah, we're having it, okay. Let's go.
Welcome to the biggest gaming playground in the world, where
Why
half a
did
million
this-
people
why-
come together to
Oh,
play,
God.
connect, and celebrate across Cologne.
Didn't this get super loud?
1,600 exhibitors. The
Didn't this
biggest
get
names
super
in the
loud?
gaming industry, bringing countless games
It was
for
a
you
tease,
to
maybe.
explore and dominate.
Oh my god, so loud.
Get set for Gamescom's unique indie area.
Calm down, Diva.
Control of the most creative and unique projects from more than 400 indie studios.
Was that it? Yes, that was it, guys. Thank you so much for coming to the live. That was what they showed for Tomb Raider. Bye!
By IGN, featuring the
That was it.
titles from the indie universe. Or become the hero yourself and step
I'm
into the
kidding, by the way.
contest, bringing cosplayers
Thanks for streaming. Thanks for being here.
for an unforgettable community experience.
Oh my god, this trailer was so loud.
Gamescom in person? Visit our website, gamescom.global, and experience all program highlights via our
Can't wait to see more, right?
The experts at IGN are gearing up to bring you full days of live streams straight to
I called dibs on the Lara statue from the stand. We all called dibs, we all bought it. I bought the collector's edition. It's gonna be the same. Better than anything we've seen before. Yeah, better than Shadow's rollouts.
our initiative for a safer, more sustainable.
I can't wait for my collector's edition.
Speaking of inclusive, the Gamescom City Festival is taking over the city with live music for free and all kinds of fun. Gamescom is more than a single event, it's a global family. With Gamescom Dev, Gamescom LAN, Gamescom Asia, and Gamescom Latam, we're unlocking dynamic experiences and connecting gamers worldwide.
Please, Leilu.
Of gaming.
Philip, should we create a game? We should. We should create a game, honestly. Okay, let me...
Hi, it's Maria here on the show floor for Gamescom, one of the largest gaming conventions in the world.
Philip Raider.
And coming up shortly,
I mean,
we'll be
Philip
checking
Croft
out
is there.
Chronicles Medieval,
Oh.
Soulframe, plus we'll be taking a closer look at Alien Deathstorm and Dune Awakening.
Oh. Did I even say it? Like... Even 9 hours, babes. No, literally. Oh, God. What am I watching? Okay, Urs, thanks for being in here. I appreciate it. Thank you. Guys, can I be so honest? I might return later. 4 penny coffins. Lara's gonna be here by the time you gotta be on Twitch. Girl, shut up. Could you imagine? Hi, Jean. Yes, there will be. Oh my god, why are trailers so loud? They just put Tomb Raider in the title for clout. Not gonna lie. At least they're showing more trailers though. I quite like indie ones. How long is the event? I don't know. They said there's 4 more trailers happening after. Or showcases at least. So like at least 15 to 20 minutes by each. So like maybe Tomb Raider is like in another an hour and a half, 2 hours? What am I watching? Is this Squid Game? Okay. Okay.
Dune Awakening has been out on PC for over a year now, but next month it is making its way to consoles, and along with it, a much-requested single-player.
Didn't realize we had impact like that, girl.
Joel Bylas. How you doing?
Yeah,
How you doing? I had to, sorry.
They saw the dip in viewers yesterday on the Xbox show and put Tomb Raider last. Could you imagine? Let Lara Breed stop with the early 2027 releases. Oh, guys.
I'm curious, what kind of accommodations are you making for the console crowd?
Why don't we know the time for it?
From the game being on PC this long that you're sort of applying to this next push here.
Oh, it's a laundry list, but I guess the big highlights are single-player mode. Very important, both for console and PC. It's been a much requested feature.
If Lara is last, I swear I'm going to crash out. Well, yes.
That, obviously, with single player mode comes adjustments along the way with balance, because obviously
well,
the game was
yes.
built with the idea that as you progress, you join groups and get into bigger groups and become parts of guilds. So we've rebalanced.
I'm going to eat. I'll catch your stream. Thank you so much. Honestly, guys, I think I will also eat up my lunch. Maybe I'll eat here with you, or I'll just wait a little. But I'll leave this on. Maybe we will come back to it. And I'm gonna be right back. Do you guys mind just be watching here the trailers? I'm gonna be aware of things. I can check chats, but I'll be having lunch. Or maybe I can have lunch just with the mic, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna get lunch. I'll see you guys right back. Thank you so much for being in there. Thank you. Let me just take out the camera for now.
What does that mean? What can we expect there?
Right. So
see you soon.
Game begins with a question. You know, you get sent to the planet and you're told, find the Fremen, wake the sleeper. And by the end of book 1, you'll have done both of those things. And that's kind of we're wrapping up the main storyline from the first book and introducing, you know, the beginning of what comes next.
Cool. I mean, the Dune books infamously get increasingly weird as they go. Do you guys have like a, you know, long-term plan, like a big, you know, big crazy, you know, bulletin board planning things out?
Yeah, when we started on the project, it was basically we want to have a life cycle of about 10 years for this game minimum, right? So I planned a narrative that stretches across 10 years. So there is a 10-year plan for this, and we'll see how much of it we get to actually do, but at least book 1 should end in a way that makes people very happy and satisfied and hopefully excited for what's coming next. And yes, weirdness is
good,
a huge part of the future.
That's what we need, more weirdness. Dune gets weird. Now, I know, like, sort of one thing ongoing is, you know, you announced this, it was big emphasis on the MMO side of things, but also survival, and I feel like post-launch, I've seen chatter about how it's kind of gone in a more survival direction. Obviously, some people approach it wanting an MMO, some people want a survival game. How do you, I guess, accommodate both of those? How do you find a balance between the two, and then also incorporate single-player, which is an entirely other philosophy there?
Yeah, I think MMO was kind of more describing how the multiplayer server structure of the game works, because it's something that I think hasn't really been done in the survival space. The fact that you have this overland map, you can go to lots of different maps in the world, and you're playing with lots and lots of other people on a server, up to hundreds of people on some of the big deep desert maps, right? So we were trying to describe the kind of technology behind it rather than actually describing the gameplay, which was far less like an MMORPG like World of Warcraft. It was much more of a survival game. So the pivot away from that is more like, it's a survival game. We know it's a survival game at its core. You can play online and join up with friends, and now you can play alone, right? But it's still that survival experience. So people who want to just play a cool Dune game with a single player storyline and play through and enjoy that, they can. and you can, as we mentioned, tune the difficulty to make it easier if you know. So I think like we're just trying to accommodate as many players as possible, giving them options in how they approach the experience.
Now, let's say you get a player who's done a bunch of stuff on the PC version, and they jump into a fresh file, they roll a new character on consoles. What's waiting for them that's going to kind of be like, oh, this is different? Like, what does the sort of step one look like?
Yeah, I think the first thing is we have this new character-centric experience, right? So the game doesn't really care anymore about like the old sort of style is like you load in, you choose a server. Now you just load in, the game takes you straight in, you say multiplayer, single player, choose, and then you just start playing. Create a character, you're in the game, your characters are lined up in this carousel at the start, so you can always see what character you're loading in to the game. And then when you get into the game and it plays out, you start with this little single player opening experience we call the new player experience. Then you get into the game. I think the first thing anyone playing on, say, PlayStation 5 is going to notice is the haptics on the controller. Like we took an approach to making sure we built in interesting uses for adaptive triggers and things like that. So, when you slow blade someone, you really feel that blade sliding through.
What about walking and try not to attract the worm?
Yep.
Walk without rhythm,
vibration,
as they say.
yeah.
So you got a whole thing with that too?
Yeah, exactly. When you go out on the sand and you've got the both the Xbox and PlayStation controller, you feel your footsteps. And then when the worm comes, you feel it. And you know exactly where it's coming from because it's directional as well. So it's really cool.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. There's a whole new Dune movie coming out. Obviously this is a separate universe and all that. Do you have any content lined up to sort of coincide with that, or is this just a whole other thing?
No, I think the movie's coming out later in the year, and we're hitting a big update with the polar caps of Arrakis, a never before seen part of Arrakis. It's mentioned in the books, but it's never shown, and it's not in the films either. So it is going to be a really cool new adventure playfield in the game for people to explore. It reignites the survival experience of the game with the new survival setup as well. And that's going to come out later this year as well. So coinciding around the movie, yes, and giving people a bunch of things to do, new things.
Sweet. What's the most requested thing that you've seen from the community that you're still working on? Like, what's the thing? Yeah, obviously, you just get single player. And I'm like, yeah, what else you got? But like, what is there anything that you're like, yes, we hear you, we're working on it, that you want to kind of get out there?
Yeah, actually, funny, I've been talking about that a little bit with people. People are asking for lots of different things. One of the big requests I see from people a lot is the companion system from Conan Exiles, the thrall system, like being able to bring people with you on adventures. So people have been asking a lot about that. So yeah, that's something that I'm thinking about, and yeah, there's been a lot of things like that along the way.
You got a big, huge, 10-year long-term plan for this. Has anything that people have been like, we want this, has anything that made you go and like, well, I guess we got to change this around, or we got to kind of adjust that? What is that process like?
I mean, it's fine, right? Because it's an on-paper plan. No plan survives first contact with the players, as we say. So it's fine. So I've had, for example, I think people requesting a lot more variety in the game, like wanting more visual variety because it's a desert, and so the polar caps, is one of the big features for that. But then people want to go off-world. We're looking at maybe other planets, how that can go in the future, right? So it's just looking at the plan and saying, where does this particular slice move, and narrative can adjust to that. It's just writing at this point, so it's easy.
Tell me about the polar caps. Is there snow up there, or is it just more desert?
Well, there's no precipitation on Arrakis,
yeah,
right?
So, I was going to say.
So, but you do have this thing called the El Sayal, which is the rain of sand, when a sandstorm sweeps up into the sky and the sand slowly falls down. And so at the polar caps, we have a sandstorm that becomes incredibly cold, and it comes down and creates an atmosphere of extreme cold in the areas on the northern parts of Arrakis. So,
and that adds a whole new wrinkle to survival.
A whole layer of survival there. People will need to think about how heat and things work out.
Now, for first-time players who are jumping in on console, this is the kind of game you can sink 1,000+ hours into. What is the general turnaround to just experience the single-player stuff if you wanted to just jump in? How big of a game are we looking at here?
I mean, our average Steam review time is at 210 hours. That's our average played time. But I think you can safely experience, especially if you change some of the sliders to make it a little easier in single player or whatever, I think you can safely experience the game in about 50 to 80 hours.
Okay, that's reasonable. It's a good amount of time.
And then you've kind of seen everything, and then whether you want to go deeper in any of the features is kind of up to you.
Have you seen one of the classes, one of the character builds you can go towards like a clear winner above all else, or is it sort of evenly distributed there?
I think it changes when we change balance, right? So especially, I think the PvP crowd is very interested in, like melee was less it shouldn't be worse than ranged. In June, in particular, people were quite mad because there was a patch that nerfed melee too much. And then we've been like adjusting those things back. We've changed a little bit the way stamina works. So no, I haven't. I think people who are playing like more solo or single player or like not playing in large groups or just doing PvE content, they basically choose their preferred builds. There are builds that do better in like, you know, AoE mob situations where there's a lot of enemies. Builds that do better one-on-one. So it's kind of been okay, but yeah, the balance. It's like with all these online games, you kind of we tweak a little bit. Suddenly the new meta. And then we change again, the new meta. So
no matter which direction you turn it, someone's going to get mad at you about it.
I mean,
someone else will get excited though.
The way I see it, I think the old MMO approach to this was always like never nerf anybody, just make someone else's class slightly better, and then make the other class better again, and then make the other class better again, and just keep going forwards, never backwards.
Nice. Any tips for first-time players jumping in now?
Well, I mean, my tip is always like pay attention to worm sign. You know, if the worm eats you, you lose all your stuff.
Don't do that.
It's the only thing in the game.
Don't get eaten by that should just be on the instructions for a Dune game. Don't get eaten by worm. That's bad.
Pretty much.
Don't do that.
So that's the first one, and then I just pay attention to the sun and hydration, and make sure you've got water, and yeah, build yourself a shelter as soon as possible, and get yourself a sand bike and get out there.
Hell yeah. Well, Joel, thank you so much for coming by and chatting. I imagine we'll be talking a year from now, too. Dune Awakening is out now for PC, and on September 22nd, Xbox Series and PS5 owners can get in on the action, but right now there's more Gamescom Studio coming up. Stick around.
I'm standing in the one place you definitely don't want to make a sound unless you're like getting up close and personal with Xenomorph. I'm Maria, and I'm here joined by Anna Sopikova, the art director of Alien Isolation 2, to find out how they're planning to terrorize players even more with the second game. How have you been finding Gamescom so far?
Oh my god, amazing. It's just so cool to see for the first time real players coming in to play our game. And already the queue is massive. I did not expect it to be that busy. But yeah, I think for us it's just so exciting. Unbelievable.
So Alien Isolation was a very claustrophobic experience.
The dashier, the better.
What were the challenges of bringing it to a more open world? What were you planning on doing with that?
I mean, for us, it's a mixture, and we like to play on this mixture of the old and the new, because obviously the claustrophobic interiors that people loved from the first game, they're still there, and they're not going anywhere. But now with exteriors, we have all sorts of opportunities to kind of really expand and build. So obviously with the weather being what it is, it's not really, you don't want to take a summer vacation here, I wouldn't recommend.
Yeah.
But you know, we got the wind, the fog, the rain, and it's all coming in, and how will you survive? How will you adapt and survive to these conditions? When the fog comes in and you can't see like 2 meters in front of you, and then the rain starts and you can't hear the alien's footsteps. So it's just taking all these elements and bringing them in together with the alien being unscripted and as terrified as it ever was. And that kind of for us is the secret sauce for the exteriors and the sequel.
I'm actually already terrified. The first game was so scary to me. So now there's a lot more elements that you have to kind of like be aware of. And with that, I was wondering, now that we're being outside, does Xenomorph change a little bit, adapt to, you know, the open area?
Well, he is smart, so of course.
The journey is usually the part that you remember anyways.
As of yet, no spoilers, but yeah, obviously, you as a player, you'll have to learn how to survive in these extreme conditions, and the alien will have to learn how to hunt you as well. So it's not going to be an easy ride.
Okay, and then I was wondering, obviously, we're going to Blake now as opposed to Amanda Ripley. How does that kind of change the gameplay experience? Is there any changes to it?
I mean, we're really proud of Blake, and I think for us, the fact that she's a Weyland-Yutani executive, it kind of brings a slightly different angle to the franchise, because we haven't really played as a Weyland-Yutani employee before.
Don't be afraid to hit that block button.
Well, then I was kind of wondering, will Blake get any new tools that we'll be able to use? And
Not a
how does
party
that
until
maybe
something
affect the
gets
stealth
broken.
mechanics in the game?
Ooh, that's a great question. I mean, yeah, you will have a range of tools. Some of the old favorites will make the return. I mean, I'm sure people have seen the key art, the motion tracker is still very much there, so you can rely on that. But yeah, you will have some new tools as well. But yeah, I think ultimately it's all about the sandbox gameplay, and because it's unscripted, it's going to be different for different players. So some people really like to rely on noisemakers and molotovs, and the flamethrower is a big fan favorite, and others really
Let's
like
talk about the F
hide in
word.
the locker, and that's me. And it's a valid tactic. So I think really for us, it's all about giving people the options and kind of just having this support in this range of play styles, so that you can make the story of survival your own. And that's I think that's what makes the game special.
So what were the biggest challenges of designing the planet's surface, and how did you make sure that that feels different from Alien Isolation?
So we are super focused on original Ridley Scott's 1979 film. So it's all about that lo-fi sci-fi aesthetics, the 1979 tech, all the clunky buttons, the analog interactions, everything is very tactile, and it just has a lo-fi, believable feel. So obviously, the film takes place on a space station, it's not on the planet. But for the art team, because we have a really great relationship with 20th Century Games, and we still have the archive from the Fox available to us, and it's just a treasure chest of all the different images, and we can really just dissect the sets and the props and really dive deep into how they built them, kind of how all the buttons were made, what kind of materials they used, and kind of by really diving deep into that, we are able to deconstruct and then build upon that foundation to build the new spaces. So I think the team has done a great job of kind of just really having that super in-depth knowledge of the source material, both the film Alien and the first
Hi
game.
guys, I'm here, but I'll be eating. But I'm here with the mic.
A little bit, but did you look
Are you
at
having
any
fun
other
with
media
Drex?
in the Alien franchise and took inspiration from it for Alien Isolation 2?
I mean, it's great to see the franchise evolving, and obviously it brings new people
That might be
in,
different
and
as they
we're all
went in
about
depth
that. Like, it's
yesterday.
great to
I
see.
don't know.
For us, the focus has
We'll
always
see.
been on Ridley Scott's original Alien. We feel like it is the film that best suits the gameplay. It's all about this haunted house, you versus the creature. There's no action. It's all very kind of subdued and atmospheric and ambient. So for us, that is the main focus. But having said that, I mean, there was the safe station from the first game was an Alien Romulus, and for the team, that was absolutely amazing. It was incredible. When we saw it, we were like, oh my god, what is going on? So it's great to see,
Drex
it's good
has
to see the franchise
everything.
evolving. But yeah, the original Alien is still our focus.
I wonder if we get Grease trailer, maybe next week, but not for today.
Squirting contest! Let's see who can squirt the farthest!
That was really awesome.
Oh,
I also wanted
Drex.
to know, with switching to Unreal Engine 5, what new technologies were you able to use and implement, and how did that kind of change the game?
Yeah. Well, we have a great team. We have a great mixture of old and new, and have a lot of people who worked on the original game, and we have people who came in, joined the team as fans of the original game, and they kind of bring in the new ideas. So obviously Unreal Engine 5 unlocks a massive pool of talent for us, which has been fantastic. In terms of the new tech, we are focused on obviously audio and lighting as kind of the two main examples. For the horror game, obviously, these are the two main building blocks that will make that atmospheric, scary.
See what other alerts I can make for you.
So yeah, we took the soundtrack from the original game, we had it for a while, it's evolved, and I think it's shaping up really well. So basically it allows us to utilize the strength of the instruments and really push them beyond in areas where it matters the most.
Awesome. Now, I have to ask, because I will be playing it, and I want to make sure do you have any tips on how to stay alive? Any little thing that I can take with me?
Some luck? Wouldn't hurt you? Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, the alien, the creature can see you, it can hear you, you can fly. You will have some tools in the demo in ourselves to try to distract it. There's multiple ways to escape, so
I've had like success and then my flop era, and then it's like, well, okay, like I flopped, so it doesn't scare me anymore.
Gotta hope for the best.
I will be hoping for the best. So when can we expect to play it?
It's shocked.
We're still early, so we're not ready to confirm the date yet. But
We never cry.
get in there.
Thank you so much, Anna, for talking to me. It's super exciting to find out more about Alien Isolation 2.
Pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. And for anything more on Alien Isolation 2 and many more games, don't forget to stay tuned to IGN.
Oh,
Oh, hey, you're watching Gamescom Studio here on IGN. Chronicles Medieval is the brand new action game I cannot wait to play. It looks so good. Here to tell us all about it, Sam and Gareth from Raw Power. What's up, dudes?
Which game?
Yeah, great to be here. Thank you.
I
Good to
didn't
see
understand
you too.
which game it was.
So give the audience sort of an overview of this game, because I love the sort of sense of scale that we're playing with here.
Yeah, absolutely. So Chronicles Medieval is an action RPG strategy hybrid. We're blending a lot of genres in there, mixing a lot of things. So we're a medieval sandbox. We're authentic to the 14th century time period. And we're all about
I feel like they were the only one who's watching Arts and Rare fans. That's true.
Commanding big armies of troops, but also this exploration, strategy, roleplay is all a big factor as well.
Yeah, a really big key point of difference for us is our historical setting, 1313 to 1348, which is like very much grounded in Europe, so everything is historically authentic as possible.
Where did the idea of
I think we're a lot of medieval nerds at Raw Power Games, so I mean we love the time period in general. For that specific time period, I mean it's such a fascinating cross point of history there. England, France, Holy Roman Empire, super fascinating differences between them, a lot of internal politics, things like the 100 Years' War breaking out, these really big events that really left their mark on European history. So it's just a really fascinating time to into, I think.
Yeah, and things like technology.
It did much. Like what? And I will sing a lullaby.
It's hard to filter out all of the ideas that they give you as a game designer, you know? It's so rich, it's so awesome, it's such a...
I'm gonna need a clear head for this, lads. No distractions, please.
Good luck. It's like infectious. It's awesome. One of the things I really love looking at this game about is this sort of sense of scale. It starts off really massive and then comes in really close for combat. Tell me a little bit about that push and pull, because a lot of games just kind of go, hey, you're all the way up here, you're kind of down.
Don't call me Gaga.
Got so many.
Stabbing people and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you are. This is very much.
Don't forget
a
to
roleplay
smile.
game. You are this commander on the battlefield.
Yeah.
So you know.
Okay, love you guys.
Some commands, some strategy, some tactics to your troops.
Hi, Mr. Quack. Nothing yet. I'm having lunch. I'm sorry. I'll be in the camera soon.
What is going on at all times? You are just a mere mortal on that battlefield as well, right?
There's no Tomb Raider yet.
Have that push and pull, that play of you.
I do have loads.
Being able to command your
I have a lot of alerts.
These men, these thousands of men that are under your command.
Hello. Hello.
Specialities and the advantages you have. How are you going to play those cards right?
Shut up, Layla, please.
The tip of the spear, right? You are sword in hands. You're charging in. You're getting stuck in. You're immortal. You know, you are not some fantasy warlord that can strike everyone down. You're just as vulnerable. But
Another day.
Men, right?
Another day.
Getting stuck in, performing amazing feats.
Use the poleaxe, you gain experience with that, you unlock combos, you unlock special attacks, and you can really devastate.
It's from Twitch, Frankie, because it's on Mix It Up.
And your shining armor, you're this excellent
because this is showing my OBS, basically. Hi,
enemies,
Frankie! Guys, please go check out Frankie. She's also a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer.
Have a well-laid-out plan.
I'm having lunch, Frankie. But I'll be on camera soon.
On the fly. We have a little bit of time dilation in our command mode, which was like a little bit of slowdown time, which was kind of like a breakthrough moment for us, because when the chaos of war is underway, you just need that like momentary breather. So that's kind of as godlike as it gets. There's a little bit of a gamification moment for you to be able to be like, okay,
what else do I have?
My left flank is breaking. Give
I
me
like
a
this
second
one.
to react and send in some reinforcements, or I'll start moving over there now that I've seen this, so I can start inspiring the troops in that area, kind of thing.
The inspiring and morale mechanic is like blowing my mind right now. That is so. Where did the idea come from to be like, hey, these people, you know, they're like really hyped on this, but also now they're watching people getting devastated and torn apart, and they're like why am I here? Like, I love that system.
And it's very much a fact of history, essentially. So,
Yeah.
like,
The way I'm
things
entertaining
like
myself.
Cavalry, for example, their role was
Oh dear.
to incite fear
What an
in the
awkward
enemy,
situation.
Right? To dash in, deal heavy damage, reposition, and do it again, because people's minds would break before their bodies break.
That's a very good quote. Very true.
Yeah, it's something that we really enthused throughout the whole game. Of your troops, but even going back to that exploration map, you need to care about upkeeping your troops, make sure they're paid, well fed. You know, if anyone going into a battle on an empty stomach and no coin.
I remember thinking,
you very well.
I'm not going to be too
So you really need
I'm
to,
about to beat this
think
bitch
about
up.
that and think about how to keep those men happy and strong and fighting capable.
I love that. You guys have really thought of
I have a
everything here. I love
lot.
this. I want to talk about violence. 'Cause, I'm a fan of violence in video games. I'm a fan of violent horror movies and stuff like that. You guys have a really interesting kind of approach here where you're like, we're going to show it, but how deep do you really go into it? Like, how violent do things get?
Battlefield, of course. So, you know, if we want gratuitous violence for violence feedback and feeling that sense of this is a chaotic battlefield. Feel that like without it just being gore for gore's sake.
Yeah, if you hit an enemy in the face,
That
will be
alliance
covered
is
in
crazy.
blood. There will be blood in his chainmail, and when he dies on the ground, there will be a pool of blood, and the field will be littered with corpses. All of this stuff.
Yeah.
We're
Wow,
not,
so
you know, we're
nice.
not skinning people or anything like this, you know. And some of our executions are fairly grim.
My God, we
You
needed
know,
all the
taking a pickaxe,
commands.
hooking someone's leg out from underneath them and stabbing them in the neck.
We
That's
need.
all of this, you know, fun video game.
In there, there's blood everywhere, but it's not like you're just like severing people's
The
body parts
dashier, the
flying into the
better.
sky and stuff like that. It is still ultimately grounded, and I think that leans into the fact that the art direction in this game is really
Feel
beautiful.
is sparing
almost
as alert.
painted.
The way I'm having
It
fun.
feels like it's based on old paintings in a way. So talk to me a little bit about deciding how you made this game work, because it's very unique, it's very special.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it was important to be authentic to the time period as much as possible, right? That's kind of the pillar that we wanted to really uphold.
They don't have to just stay
And
there.
That is true in terms of landing on an art style that is towards realism, not wanting to, you know, go anything
Laugh.
more abstract or cartoony in any way.
Can you leave, please?
But without needing to also go into over hyper-realism for hyper-realism's sake. But also throughout the game in terms of UI and 2D art that we have there, we've leaned on a lot of historical methods of fresco painting and things like this, things that
God,
really
Olaf,
just immerse you
leave.
within the time period and just give you that little bit of charm for what medieval was like.
Thank
One
you.
thing that a few people
He's
have pointed out
frozen
we're very happy
in
with
time.
is we really wanted to keep the color of medieval. You know, a lot of like Hollywood sort of depicted medieval as just grey and beige. And we're like,
Tsunami!
No, coats of arms that people would wear, the heraldry emblazoned.
You know which
the
chat
arms of
meme I mean, that's a famous sticker on TikTok right now where the little cat is looking around really happy with rainbows.
Yeah, exactly. It's a really
Yes, I have that
fun
picture. Where do I have? That's an emote of mine, actually, on Twitch, I think.
It even showed how wealthy you were. You couldn't get purple very easily.
Right.
I need to put that on the stream as well.
Who was on your side amongst
Admirable Flip it around, Wicked Witch!
Guys, the way you have absolutely no idea what else appears after is insane to me.
And the heraldry of your noble liege lord, you know?
Like,
So
it could be
it's important
everything.
to bring this color to the game.
Yeah. No, as like I'm like a big art nerd, and I love going to museums when
It could be literally anything.
Germany and stuff like that. And so the second I saw that your game has a very distinct look to it that's very clearly inspired by paintings, I was like, they're onto something here. Okay, so you hinted at it a little bit in terms of
I remember thinking,
soldiers and stuff like that and morale, but
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
kind of expected you outside of the battle.
Oh, I'm putting random.
A lowly, unlanded, can come from nobility background, peasantry background. Character creation will allow you to make those kind of choices. but ultimately we're letting you loose in the sandbox to go and do as you see fit. So you're going to explore, you're going to trade, you're going to quest, you're going to engage in diplomacy with other characters, and all of these actions are for players to decide where they want to go, what do they want to...
Squirting contest! Let's see who can squirt the farthest!
And all of this in purpose of building up an army, building up, getting titles to land, and deployments to some land, and being able to embark on what you want to do. And building an army,
I'm ready.
Your troops is a really important thing. Getting levies from towns, getting household troops from castles, all of these things,
this work?
You know, we're really modeling in a way that you really need to think. You know, you can't just spawn people
Squirting
out
contest,
you need to travel to these lands, you need to visit and talk to people.
Am I here?
It's all a big part of the roleplay experience.
Why is my
All of the units that you can find, they are region specific.
Oh, I closed the lid on my camera.
Unit, you know, deep in Scotland. You know, so you have to travel, and traveling is dangerous. You might encounter some
there I
bandits,
am. Hi guys. I had my lunch. And see you. Yeah, it was closed.
You know, raiding a village.
My camera lid was closed. How are you guys? For the ones that just joined, welcome in. We've been trying to watch the live, but unfortunately, I think it's a little later than we expected. Let me see. Do we have news when it's gonna be? It's more entertaining than the actual show. Period. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Whatever they are talking about, I'm seeing the same 30-second clip for how much time?
But having the stakes going into them.
Hello?
Exploration map. You know, you've got
it is, Rewa, it is. We're gonna get it, but it's gonna be in a little while. I'm hoping Lara is next. I don't think she is. We had a schedule earlier. I think it's 2 more after this, and then it might be Lara.
Yeah, it's the context, if you like.
I don't know how long this event is running for.
But the RPG elements, they provide the context, the stakes.
It's kind of weird, to be honest.
In Burgundy because you want his land, suddenly that battle carries a lot more meaning.
Yeah.
Right? Rather than the men are dying for something.
But anyway,
this is all awesome. Like,
do we know what we should do?
Here is infectious. Like, I did not know there were this many overlapping, interconnecting systems. All
where is it?
The battle. That's just awesome. All right, when can people play this game? Besides, like, I want to play this game right now, but I have to wait, right?
A little bit, not too long.
Don't forget to smile.
So we're planning to go to Steam Early Access early 2027.
Okay, love you guys.
Be in early access.
Don't forget to smile.
Early access to be in concert with community, hearing that feedback.
The way it started at 2 and it's 3:30.
And we plan to be there as long as we need to be there until we
anyway.
get to 1.0. And then we want to bring it to console and to more players and really...
Yes, go vacuum, Shifray. I think it's still going to be a while.
I can't wait to play it. Thanks Chronicles so Medieval, go wishlist it right now on Steam.
Yeah, I'm not going to wishlist that. So sorry.
More Gamescom Studio ahead here on IGN.
Oh my god. They let us wait so long and they will show the same from yesterday. But there will though. It will be the same. Don't expect too much, y'all. Yeah. Same. You.
The average Cinefix movie list features nearly 100 different films and approximately...
I think they're going to give us yesterday's demo again. I think so too. But for IGN instead of Xbox. I'm happy to watch it though. Legacy of Peru. Yeah, that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game.
We can't even count down from 10 without ending up at like 96. Subscribe to IGN Movies and TV for more Cinefix movie lists. Bad at math, great at movies.
IGN Playlist is the best way to track your game collection. Now you can even import your entire Steam library to Playlist, making it easier than ever to review games. Show off your collection of the
They haven't said anything. Oh my god.
Away at that massive backlog you keep meaning to get to. IGN Playlist. Check it out.
IGN Store has everything you need to level up your
More merch.
Refresh your wardrobe with the
At least Peru has Tomb of Qualapec. Do you know what it doesn't have? New gameplay. A new trailer. This time with a thicker braid, they have a day to... Oh my god, could you imagine? Yeah, I will say...
Do you want to be the very best like no one ever
I would
was?
like it, the braid to be a little wider, you know?
Trainer with Planet Pokemon. Choose your Pokemon, filtering by type, stats, or game availability. Then use the full team builder to assemble an unbeatable lineup. Plan out the optimal set of moves, items, and abilities. play to your strengths by analyzing your team's resistances and offensive
Yeah.
coverage.
Why are they showing the
Really
Pokemon thing
maximize your
again?
Poke potential by digging
The
into
thick
the stats by
braids.
adjusting
We need the
EVs
thick
and
braids.
IVs.
We do.
And save multiple team builds for different strategies in different games.
Are you still here, Frankie? Is this your
Plan your
thing?
dream team today at planetpokemon.com.
The braid is fine. No, I completely agree. The braid is fine, but if I can be picky, I'll just widen it a little, just a little larger, just that.
Steve Sinclair and
But I'm good with what we have.
Manager Sarah Aslan. Welcome, guys. Welcome to IGN at Gamescom. How are you doing?
You're here. Did you see the Pokemon stuff?
It's so fun to be in the buzz of everything and meet everyone that's here.
Absolutely.
What did they say? I have no idea.
Steve,
It was
I'm
a
gonna start
tournament kind of
with you.
thing.
For those unaware,
Is it TR4 and
of what
5 raid
Soulframe
realness?
is,
Yeah,
just
it
tell
does
us
look
what it is and
it
tell
does
us,
look
is
very
it
much like
tied to
TR4.
Warframe in
It
any
does.
Well, it's made by the same studio that made Warframe, and
What are we
Warframe
talking
is
about
still
here?
Going very, very strong for DE. It's growing, and it's having its best year ever. It's in its 14th year.
No, it wasn't a Nintendo thing. It was just a Pokemon thing. I think Drex knows what it is.
To Warframe. And
Does Words on Stream work with YouTube? I don't know. I've never set that up on Twitch, so I don't know. I don't know how it works on YouTube as well.
Where the world is
No, I don't
taken
know.
over by these polluting sky people called the Ode, and it's
Why is it
about
kind of?
swords,
Oh,
magic,
is it delivering to you?
I saw it, and maybe we'll see it in a minute.
I see.
I was looking through the footage. I saw some rabbits.
Or this
Yeah,
one.
That I've heard.
Hi,
you have
Nutless
been talking to
Minds.
people
Welcome
about rabbits.
in. Welcome.
Rabbits
Tomb
and
Raider in 2
rats.
hours.
We have, for
Okay.
some reason, a special love of rats in Soulframe, and you might meet a certain rat witch that can show you the way, and maybe they fly. I don't know.
Maybe.
Do we know it really is in 2
All right,
hours?
color me intrigued.
Did they
Sarah,
say?
we're going to talk today about Soulframe
Okay.
Prelude. So tell us what that is, how players can gain access. Tell us all about it.
So Soulframe Preludes is our
At this
fancy
point, we
term
might
for
play a
alpha,
game.
because we were too fancy to just call it that.
You haven't
At this
forgiven
point,
me.
we'll play a game.
Well, I've had to answer this question 7,000 times, so...
I know, but it gives us something to talk about.
Oh, you're
this is
Zcroft on
true.
everything else. I'll try to
Hence
remember and call you
answering this
Zcroft. Don't
question.
worry.
So we are
Zcroft,
still
okay.
in closed early access
Which,
to
which,
Soulframe.
which?
You can sign up on Soulframe.
Yeah, I could play a game. Do we really know?
Week. We also sometimes do.
Do we really,
drops
really
on
know
our
it's in
Twitch
2
stream.
hours?
So we have a dev stream every month. Usually you can watch and get a code there. If you're really keen, we'll have one in September. Otherwise, sign up on soulframe.com. And this is just
TRL until Lara pops up.
amazing
I don't have any
experience to build
downloaded at the
this team.
moment,
Oh,
but I'll.
Yeah.
Cute rabbits.
I
Yeah, we have
will
cute rabbits.
think on the TRL to
And
download. I
yeah,
will.
this has been an opportunity to build Soulframe from the
Today
very
I was
beginning
gonna play
with
Kingdom Hearts
the
on
feedback
stream,
of the
but I might
previous
play Tomb
players, and
Raider
it's been
today here
super
at
essential
least.
to how we've designed
Sphere on
and built
TR4
this
to
game,
end.
how we've developed the new player experience, and how we will continue to do so.
It's
Never.
how Warframe was made.
Yeah.
A Greek Adventure is the best one I played. I need to download it
Kind of sounds
still.
familiar to what's happening right now, which is
You'll miss Lara if you play. No, I don't think I will.
Financial markets are in a mess.
I've tried to
Haven't seen
Google
as-
it, but I
as
don't see
bad
timings
in a
anywhere.
long
No,
time.
that's what's frustrating. We have no
There was a
timings for
time when
things.
DE lost contracts with publishers.
We have no
and
timing.
we're gonna go to
I do
business
have
and
2
say,
monitors.
"Let's
I
just
can
talk
have this in
directly to
here.
Players and see if they'll support a Space Ninja game. And of course they did, and here we are.
Let
15
me
years
see
later.
what I can
Just
do.
as we were queuing up to come in here, we met a Warframe and Soulframe player. Had some notes for us to fix with our current
Yep.
Preludes update.
You're on my iPhone currently.
Exactly. Sarah took notes, but it is very much a community-driven project, which means we opened it up way too soon, or sort of half opened
Let's
it
see.
up, as Sarah said. But we felt strongly we wanted to build it the same way again, even though
We'll
we
still
could argue
listen
the
to
world
it,
has
but we'll play
changed, or
Tomb Raider.
expectations are higher, or if you do an alpha, it's like a full release and people judge you. So we're kind of
Would that be
bearing
nice?
the brunt of some of that judgment, but we feel it's essential to the way DE works, which is to build a community at the same time you build the game.
Oh wait, I don't think this works because the screen needs to be on top. Oh.
That's right.
Now look, I see here Preludes 16 is adding it's a ton of stuff to the game. I don't think we have time to go through everything. You just have it's packed with new things.
How will I do
Steve, I'll
this?
start with you. Just tell me some of the things that you're most excited
Yeah,
about.
it
for players
stops
to see.
playing. So annoying.
Well,
How will I do this?
Raising a puppy. raising a wolf puppy. And the cool thing about raising the wolf puppy is the things you do affect the outcome. So if you want to have a very awesome guard dog, then bring it into combat with you. If you want to have a lovable, adorable pet that will boost your vitality, then play with it and cuddle with it. If you want it to find treasure for you, play fetch a lot. So it's a really cool...
How will I do this? How will I have the browser on top?
And then eventually it grows up into this big thing right here.
Make Tomb Raider borderless windows.
With raising the pup, which is connected to Fable within the game already. We are bringing in fishing, which all the stuff that we did at TennoCon. You meet the Sky people, you got Ben Starr singing an opera, you got
the #1 thing.
You got Jennifer English, like blasting as the Empress. No,
I don't even know how to do that.
Yep.
At least in this version of the game.
System coming in as an early release with a bunch of new. It's basically just a whole new mini game that's connected to the larger game. And we got a weather system coming in because I'm a big Red Dead.
The music match with this video.
Red Dead head. So that really changes
the
game. It actually
wait,
affects,
let me think.
How the game operates. If it's a lightning storm, then all your voltaic damage is boosted. After rains, the resources are boosted that are natural and organic resources. And then the last one, which we just got torn to shreds by our Envoy Preludes player, was when are you going to fix the tempers system? And we're actually, 16. Yes, and we're actually fixing some of the issues.
No, they don't have a settings video now.
Sarah, I also wanted to ask, I hear there are a ton of new weapons.
Maybe on Steam?
Yep, new weapons coming, which will be really exciting hand in hand with the temper rework as well. And new armor. Every single update, we always try to add more of this and more
customization.
Play with these new systems in game. And also, I was thinking we could announce the name because we decided on that this morning.
Please do.
I didn't ask him if I could do this.
Yep.
So, I mean,
Go
you're
ahead.
the CEO. So Soulframe Prelude 16 of Hook and Hound.
Hook and Hound.
Because like if I go now to the movie,
yes.
if I go to the game, it stops.
You heard it here first.
So I want to stick with you for a second. So you
I'm using Google Chrome.
but you debuted a ton of new content at TennoCon last month.
Is Opera better for that?
About it, but tell us. I mean, obviously that was a big moment for you guys. Tell us about some of the things you showed.
So at TennoCon, we shared a demonstration of an upcoming Soulframe. I almost said Warframe. Upcoming Soulframe Fable War Songs.
Wait.
This is taking you into the origin story of your envoy. You start to learn the background.
Oh, if this was Discord, there's an option, you know.
Makes sense in a way they didn't before.
The glasses don't have any
This
settings.
is going to come out in an update, hopefully by the end
No,
of
the
this
glasses
year.
are
It's a fall-ish,
outfits
so
and such.
there's an asterisk there. And it will also include the long-awaited mounts. So again, mounts will not be coming in Prelude 16. That
Oh,
is
it's just
big
the video that
system
stops. YouTube itself is there.
Stay tuned for the end of this year.
Ew. Okay, so let me go to Opera maybe.
Yeah, this beautiful story. That
Or Edge, I don't know. Maybe Microsoft Edge works.
starring Jennifer English voice act.
Very, very cool. Who doesn't love that? Steve,
Is the music loud?
Before, but I want to dig into it some more. With the game
Okay,
like
it might be
this,
better.
Obviously, community is paramount, right? It's of utmost importance. So
Chrome is lazy because it takes more RAM.
direct feedback to some people on
That's
the
right.
Gamescom
That's
show
right.
floor, which is
Minutes
really
ago.
cool. You know, y'all are at places like TennoCon and things like that.
It-
Tell me about the importance of engaging with the community on a game like this, whether it's at something as big as Gamescom.
Oh my god, I'm
or
having
just
so
a
many
day-to-day
ads to get to the live.
I mean, so on the Warframe and Soulframe side, we're going
That's
to
better,
Korea
thanks.
to do a dev stream from there and have direct contact.
Okay, let me
with
try
players
this thing
there.
now.
We're going into China as well. for
I'm gonna try
Channel
something
VIP.
different.
So we do a lot of travel to do small events.
Ah, Microsoft Edge also stops working. I didn't try Opera because I don't have it. Just that. I need to download it. So annoying. Wait a second. Where's my Edge?
Sending Soulframe people now to this as well. Obviously, there's a bit of audience crossover.
There's probably a setting for it.
To be honest, way back when we started this, it was the only thing that we could do to distinguish ourselves because
I hate
everything was
this.
so closed.
There should be an option split screen. No.
Everything was massaged.
Settings.
PR,
No.
Control the message. Damage control. You're speaking through an
Pin tab.
intermediary. So we thought, well,
No,
if
not
we're gonna go this
pin.
alone, we're going to let people speak directly to the creators, and we're going to create.
Pin tab is for like Discord
a
things.
relationship with them where we respect their time.
Turn off hardware acceleration. Okay.
14 years, like meeting
Hardware.
people when they were like kids, and now they've gone through university, and now they have careers. And I'm a programmer. It's like, whoa.
Use graphics
That doesn't make me
system.
feel old at all. But at the beginning, that felt like other people weren't doing it.
Is
And
it
so
that?
that is part of, I think, kind of the culture that we have at the company,
No.
which is to take that really seriously. We didn't
I
really
might
know
try
that
Opera.
when we started it. We're like, yeah, we're gonna take direct feedback from the players, and we didn't know we were gonna experience total.
Let's figure out how to put TR in a window and not
Now
full
that's
screen.
continued, and we want to keep that going with Soulframe
I
as
guess I
well.
can do that too.
In Preludes, it's been rough.
I guess I can do that too. La, da, da.
The fishing and some of the cool stuff.
How many
actually
games until TR? I think
snippets
4.
from in-game, from Soulframe Prelude 16 of Hook and Hound.
I think 4 games.
Sneak peek. That's incredible.
What happened? We're trying to play Tomb Raider while watching the live, and there's a few things that are not working very nicely in my end. Because like if I play Tomb Raider, the live stops playing for you. It gets all black, you know?
You're most excited for fans to see.
In the near term, it's going to be the weather system.
Yeah.
Because it changes not only the gameplay.
Okay, I'm
but
gonna
changes the
Google
feel, and it really adds.
how to
longevity
have
vibrancy,
Tomb
I think, to
Raider
the environments that we have an overwhelming procedural
Windows.
dungeon mix, and I think that's one of the things I'm really excited for. And it's really turned out great.
Weather for Steve. Sarah, one thing.
Oh, the day they finally let me put romance systems into the game.
Weather and romance systems.
I see.
That's probably a long way
Yes,
off.
wow.
Amazing.
Too many hunks. Too many hunks.
That's the title of the next one. Steve, Sarah,
good idea.
Thank you very much.
It's
If
working.
you want to join
Thank
the
you.
Soulframe journey, sign up on soulframe.com to be included in the weekly Preludes access drawings and join the community.
It's
You can also
working.
tune into Soulframe's dev streams on Twitch.
Slayana.
Access to Soulframe Preludes by linking your account.
What should we play?
and watching the stream.
Let's
for
just play a new
30
game.
consecutive minutes. Be sure to check out the 10 VIP.
Another day!
Another slay!
Korea on Soulframe and Warframe's YouTube and Twitch channels. And for
Ah,
more
so cool.
on all things Soulframe, excuse me, stay tuned.
Is the sound
to
loud or is the sound okay?
IGN.com. Thank you very much.
Can't find that final collectible you're missing?
Also, I'm missing something.
IGN strategy guides and interactive maps are here to help.
One step at a time.
IGN guides are
Okay,
trusted
I
by
have it.
millions, easy to use, and best.
I needed my Lara thing.
IGN has the very best, most complete and accurate guides for Shadow of the Erdtree, Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom, and so much more.
Let's go, Diva.
It's good, right?
Sounds good, okay.
It's tested and verified for you by experts. Just search for IGN when you search for guides.
Diva. I love to play 60 FPS with the classic.
IGN Plus is where your adventure begins.
What are you selling?
Plus is the place to get unlimited access to all the tools you need to beat your games.
Here's what you
Yeah, if I get lost, I have IGN guides.
Exclusive discounts.
Don't forget, everyone. And there's merch. There's merch. There's a lot of merch.
Ad-free browsing on IGN.com.
I need to put that secret back in the remaster. Oh, I wish.
Plus unlimited game help tools like
I wish they'd do secrets like these. The thing is, the remake, yeah, I understood you, don't worry.
access to sweepstakes.
I just wish they would have medkits. They confirmed there won't be medkits, and that's like, why?
IGN.com/plus and start your
There's literally dinosaurs, and that doesn't make sense, girl.
The average Cinefix movie list features nearly 100 different films.
And there's movies, y'all, there's movies. Why do we keep seeing the same ads like them? Did nobody pay to be in here?
Second ad, we're featuring 26 different films. And
Oops.
before you say it, no, that math does not check out. We're not math people, we're movie people.
We're movie people.
From 10 without ending up at like 96. Subscribe to IGN Movies and TV.
Did I put this in New Game Plus or do I have it on the normal? I actually don't know. I mean, if I have medkits, it's not New Game Plus. Okay, everything has to be realistic. We do not care for realism. We're playing Tomb Raider. There's dragons, there's dinosaurs.
You're rocking with Gamescom Studio here on IGN. I'm a simple man.
There's daggers.
Lets me travel to a distant planet.
There's Atlantean gods.
Terrifying creatures. I get excited, and luckily, Alien Deathstorm is going to let me do exactly that. Here to tell me all about it is Ben Fisher, head of design and Alien Deathstorm. Yo, what's up, dude?
Oh my god, they die so quick in the normal version. In New Game Plus, they are so tanky.
Alien Deathstorm is an action horror.
Yeah, I love Tomb Raider because it's so fantastical. I love it.
The player plays as an engineer who's been sent into
You guys remember last time that I tried to do this and the bear wouldn't die.
So in terms of survival horror,
So now let's see.
More on the front foot in this game. You're not necessarily scampering around in the darkness, running out of a flashlight.
Come here.
You're fighting back.
So the most interesting thing about the game is
Oh my god, so quick. In New Game Plus, he's so tanky. You guys have no idea. I mean, you guys do have ideas. Hello.
understand what's gone wrong.
Of course, you guys know.
By these huge climactic battles, the enemy population is procedurally generated around the player and their actions, so no.
Whee!
Oh, that's awesome! I had no idea.
Once you get used to New Game Plus, the OG becomes easy. I need to lock in.
Pretty much just for the surprise element.
Well,
I mean, because I haven't finished my New Game Plus adventure.
Like sandbox freedom for the player, so you've got a clear goal, and then you've got as much freedom as possible to achieve it.
Just for nostalgia's sake, they could have included medkits in settings like you can heal, you need to find hidden med. That would be so lovely. That would be so lovely. Apparently Lara is gonna be able to cook. She's gonna do meals. Am I playing Breath of the Wild? Because that's the thing there. I'd rather have the medkits.
In sort of sandbox environments, they attract attention to themselves.
Need to finish CR3 New Game Plus. Yeah, I did not. I'd never played New Game Plus fully for any of them. I did speedrun Tomb Raider 3 though. I have a video on my YouTube that's like a year older. A year old. I did 3 hours because it was a charity event for a cancer charity. It was quite nice. Where's the other? Okay. Meal prep is essential. Oops. Other side. We should have done this from the beginning. Playing a game.
I love the title of the game, by the way. It's like when you see Texas Chainsaw Man.
The way they have Tomb Raider in the title just to get the fans here is crazy. I'm sorry. But I mean, get your clouds.
The creature design of this game looks really cool.
Get your clouds.
What I love about what I've seen so far is I haven't gotten a really good glimpse of them because it's dark. There's storms happening. There's weather conditions and all this stuff. Tell me a little bit about.
Although I understand, because in the review you took all the fauna and flora from the environment, so cooking at this point. Yeah, literally.
But then there's some.
Hi Rand, welcome. How are you doing today? It feels so weird to just be streaming on YouTube, but I thought it would be a short thing, so I didn't want to be on Twitch because I'm gonna be on Twitch later tonight.
By making our own IP, we can choose how big they are and how they behave.
But at this point, these streams that I thought would be short, they have been kind of long. So I should have been live at the same places.
All out run and gun shooter, but you really, it's a fight for survival. You know, they're powerful, you're powerful, and it's tense and difficult to survive.
Oh, I didn't want to climb.
It's as smart to run away from the fight as it is to actually get stuck straight in.
Is there any? Are there any sort of like classic movie monsters or creatures from like TV shows or even books?
He looks so pretty.
Inspired some of the alien designs in this game.
Not as directly as that.
This mother. Yeah, it's fun to try out new media. It is. It is. I'm really liking to be on YouTube as well. YouTube has been kind to me.
The setting itself is really interesting because.
And I got YouTube partner this year, so I'm excited. Would you consider doing retro achievements? What do you mean retro achievements? Do you mean the achievements from Steam or others? Oh my god. Oh, we picked everything.
Yeah, so we wanted it to feel like a kind of gritty, grounded.
Congrats, thank you. We just got it, I think, 3 months ago? No, 2 months ago. 2 months ago. And I am almost unlocking the ability to get money from the videos, because I still don't, but I'm close to be able to earn money from the live streams, from the videos, so it's gonna be quite nice. Oh, so you can play the PS1, PlayStation 2, and you can get the... Oh, I see. I was kind of thinking that was what you meant, but I wanted to make sure. But yeah, I've never done retro achievements. I've never really connected much to achievements in general. Just never really went that route. But I would love to have achievements for Tomb Raider, though. The thing is, with Tomb Raider, there's that challenge horrible mode, and I do not want to do those, so I would never complete it. But I mean, I guess that would be a way to have the retro ones done. No, not yet, Sino, not yet. We're still waiting. That's why we're playing, because unfortunately it's gonna be one of the last segments for the show. So we're kind of just waiting it out. But yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. We be waiting.
The threat of the aliens is much more powerful. So the weapons themselves are inspired by real-world weapons. They are upgradable by the player.
Why am I singing a Christmas song?
Strategies you want to deploy to try and survive combat situations with aliens.
So you won't be like funneled into using specific weapons for specific
I prefer this water so much. I love how blue it is.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what moments are going to be there, right?
Right,
so
that's true.
If you play the same
yeah, let's wait together. We're trying to play Tomb Raider just so we're not as bored, because they're showing games we do not really care much for, you know. So we're just kind of raiding a tomb, you know. I'm just playing aimlessly at this point. I think it will only just be Peru, though. I would not be surprised if they only show the same things they showed yesterday. But of course, I would rather have new things, but I think it's just gonna be the same. I know, I love that they put this at 60. They do, Apollo? God. Usually around September they start putting Christmas things, because Portugal is not very big on Halloween. So yeah, sometimes it's crazy. She's defrosting, she is. Oh fuck. That jump scared me, I forgot about this wolf, oh my god. Hello.
Was when the dynamic population started to really pay off, really started to work. So you don't know what.
Okay, let's go here.
Happen, but the cadence of it feels right. And then the other was the way that we handle objectives.
Oh my god.
So it's a non-traditional way of doing objectives, inspired by the work we did on.
You guys have no idea how my POV was right now. Did you see that thing on the screen, like up there running? That monster thing? It was very close to Lara, because the screen is bigger for me. And I thought something was coming at me. I thought it was an enemy in the game. I got jump scared. But it was like, oh god, that's crazy. Because imagine, my screen is not like yours. I have the YouTube full screen, and then I have the game at the center of the screen, but small. So I can see everything. And it looked super weird. Jesus.
So much fun.
Yeah. You guys have played with.
Let's go.
Violence
Okay.
Very creative and very clever and just very brutal.
God, this was so weird.
I always appreciate that.
Can't.
What can I look forward to here in terms of that element? Like obviously,
Lara, push it.
It's going to be hard.
Thank you.
There's the survival element.
Survivor.
It's, you know, blood and guts and pus are coming out here. Tell me about the gore in this game.
Okay. I mean, in some situations,
Survivor.
Some enemies will burst.
I would love if they would do this again. If they would implement the music whenever you're in rooms, you know, that would be kind of nice. Like, here's nothing special. It's just epic. It just gives you that feeling. I'm sorry, there will never, ever, 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 ever be a game like Tomb Raider 1. Of course, the other Tomb Raiders are very, very good. Like Tomb Raider 2 and Tomb Raider 3 really get that feeling. But Tomb Raider 1 itself... ugh, immaculate. Out of the classics, this is my favorite.
Awesome. All right, so we talked about the dynamic element of playing through these
So
levels.
good.
Enemy placement is different. Things are going to surprise you in different ways. That was one of my questions in terms of replay value, but there's also difficult.
This aged like wine. This game has such a thing going on for it. I mean, it's been 30 years. We're still here. We're still fans. We're still having new games. But this game itself, like this specific game, not the franchise, this game itself really aged so well. And I like how people are kind of nowadays aiming towards going more and more playing retro games. Retro games are coming back more and more. I love how that's happening. Jenner didn't upload any reaction video from yesterday's demo. I think he uploaded a reel. Go check out his reels. Because I saw him uploading a reel. It was very short though. I think I saw it on Twitter. He was saying he didn't really have time, unfortunately. So he only reacted to the braids. If you check his reels, his shorts on YouTube, there's gonna be a video there. I watched it earlier. He did say he didn't have much time.
Last words on Alien Deathstorm. When can people play it?
It's spring 2027, and I really can't wait for it.
Oh my god. You were so right earlier when you said the normal game gets so easy when you play New Game Plus. Like, oh my god, they died so quick. Does he have a hammer? Like, I'm looking at the side of the screen, he has a hammer in his hands.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
And I need a hammer to kill a god.
I cannot wait to play Alien Deathstorm. It looks absolutely awesome. We've got lots more Gamescom Studio coming up right here on IGN, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah, you were so correct. Did they say something in the socials, Tomb Raider, or no? Nothing yet. Oh my god, Pokemon again. New Game Plus becomes the new normal. Should I play New Game Plus? And just leave this alone? I'll have to restart though. Pokemon ad, and next is the guides, and after that it's the merch. And can I be so honest? This level is also one of my favorites, like literally the first one. Legacy of Pokemon at this point.
Into the stats by adjusting EVs and IVs. And
oh, she got inside the wall.
For different strategies in different games. Plan your dream team.
Let's go here. No, we went here. Need this one.
IGN store has everything you need to level up your.
Didn't I say?
Refresh your wardrobe with official gear you won't find anywhere else. From Fallout, Expedition 33, Romeo's a Dead Man,
I can't.
More. Treat yourself to the coolest collectibles, like an adorable SKA plush, your very own Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade, and a fully.
By the way, I haven't saved yet. When I die, I die.
Or kick back and relax to your favorite video game soundtracks on vinyl. Whatever you need, IGN Store has you covered. Head to store.ign.com and start shopping today.
Next is the movies, yes.
Final collectible you're missing? IGN strategy guides and interactive maps are here to help.
One step at a time.
One step at a time.
By millions, easy to use, and best of all, free. IGN has the very
You prefer the OG? It depends. I'm kind of just playing them because the 60 FPSs look really nice. But I do like this as well, of course. I love this version of Lara. I love her so much. But I love how we can play 60 FPS right now. So I'm just kind of taking it in, you know. I'm usually used to the 30. But welcome in, Pablo. Welcome, welcome. What is it gonna be now?
Thank you for joining IGN's coverage of the biggest.
I forgot a secret, y'all.
Coming up, we'll have a look at a trailer for Once Human, through 2039. Plus, we'll take a look at Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis.
Oh my god, it's the next after this one. Okay, we'll play a little more and then we will stop because it's gonna be after the next one. Did you hear?
Says he brings enlightenment to the places he conquers.
We made it, y'all. We made it. We made it. We're close. I forgot a secret, guys. Should I go get it?
Empty.
Fuck the secret. When I die, I die.
By the saints, is that truly you?
I mean, oh.
I'm worried.
Look at the bear standing on hand legs. I got an achievement. Period. I forgot to. Oh, I forgot a lot of things, actually. Oh.
Not anymore.
Embarrassing.
The flay, it magnifies.
Embarrassing.
Valuable.
Ironic that they're probably showing the Lost Valley and you're there now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's correct. That's crazy. Does anyone know at what TR is supposed to appear? Yes, we're gonna see a new one now, and after it's Tomb Raider. Oh my god, this video is so loud. Why?
But even if it were,
Why is this video so loud?
the only sane response.
Can you guys hear me with this audio? Okay, let's go over there because I always want to do the swan dive. Whee! Yes, I am using modern control, yeah. I am. Oh, Bane just went live, so he knew. He knew when it was gonna be. Or did Apollo just tell him? I don't think they will show Pierre. I don't think they will show new things. Yeah, he knew it didn't tell us. That man. Oh my god, wait, this... Loud. They left him out? What do you mean? Lost Village footage. Yep. And that's where I am right now. Ray knew. Ray knew about what? What are we discussing, guys? I'm sorry, I'm not getting it. Yeah, he's just psychic. Oh my god, in New Game Plus this is so much crazier. Okay, after this, guys, it's gonna be Tomb Raider. Can she act her age? Period. Ricardo! Lara time. It's almost Isaac. Almost there. It's after this one. Our beloved T-Rex got a feathery coat now. He does. He looks fancy. He looks fancy. He looks very, very good. Our boy. Maybe I can finish this level before... Oh? Do you think I can get all 3 cogs?
sure we know how to play with
before they start talking Tomb Raider.
Story-driven game, and to drive the story, we need the linear parts to catch the player's feeling right in the moment and
nice
and use it.
One
of the important things that obviously from Exodus was wide exploration, and even in the linear sections, we tried to make sure that there is always exploration. There's always opportunity.
That's a gay T-Rex. That's true. Yes, I'm playing. I'm playing Isaac. I'm the one playing. Did the screen go black? Oh, it was just a trailer. Can you handle 3 cogs? I might. I might. I will do that. I will do the puzzle. I will. Oh no. Can you handle the 3 cogs? Can you? Oh my god.
Now let's talk about the stranger, this new protagonist.
For the puzzles, we do anything, right?
And I guess how does this fit into the larger
Anything for puzzles. Anything for Laura. If that would be her challenge. Get to Atlantis before the reveal. At this point, if I started playing the game when the live started, I would. Like, I mean, I do die a lot in St. Francis Foley, so maybe I wouldn't. Yeah, I hope they ask nice questions. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, there's a lot to explore for all of them. Without telling.
I hope they don't ask the same questions we've known, you know?
The personality is deep, the personality is thoughtful. We're trying to a certain way, and I'm sure it's gonna be, let's say, echoing with a lot of players. Can't wait.
Yeah, it's the same universe, but now it's his personal story, and he is a main.
So close.
He has his own opinion of the story. He has his own goals to achieve. So.
Can you tell us more about it? Because you know, he's called the stranger. I feel like playing it close to the chest there. Can you give us the basics of sort of universe?
Short answer is no.
Okay, fair enough.
However,
that's fair.
Oh no, I was not expecting this guy here. Nice.
One thing that we've done this time around for combat is we've broken the mutants up into families with
I'd love to ask them so many questions. Yeah, because sometimes people ask the same things. It's like they don't see the others. I don't know.
This allows us to give the player.
I guess they're doing their job, you know. But at the same time, I don't know. If I was there, I would try and see what else I could do for the fans, and that wasn't asked as much. Of course, I don't work in it, so I don't know. Maybe the questions have to be pre-approved. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe they can only ask that many. Maybe they can only answer so much, so maybe they have to be approved. Yeah, maybe they're not allowed. Yeah, because I mean, this is not a Q&A, this is an interview. I'm sure it is something a little planned.
And also, we're turning back the bullet as currency.
Well, at least I was able to put the 3 cogs in, though. I did it.
Mechanics. So, but in general, yes. So with a variety of bullets for different guns, variety of tactics, players would really need to think through how to approach their enemy.
I did it. I'm such a Tomb Raider. Okay, let's just do this part. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna save. Because I don't know
Tell me a little bit about what's new with weapon crafting and modification.
how it's gonna go. Let's just finish the game in here.
Sorry, that's the player's new.
Exit to title. Check the live chat. Oh god, they must be going crazy, are they not? Exit game.
And returning players will recognize some of its functionality from a weapon that we had before called the Tihar, and also the Helsing. It kind of combines the two, depending on how you want to
Oh, Jay!
The workbench, which is returning as well. It will either fire drill bits, which are pretty brutal, and you can grab them, you can retrieve them back from whatever you shot them into.
I see
Or,
Jay.
steel ball bearings that are the classic from the Tihar, which can also be crafted in the field in the backpack, which gives you an advantage to always being able to craft more ammunition.
Guys, let's spam their chat. Everyone say Tomb Raider there.
Shooting drill bits is so badass.
That is extremely badass.
Yeah, and it's kind of mirror of a personality of a character. These drills, it's brutal.
Hi, Francisco. Yes, there will. It's gonna be the next one. We're gonna find out together. I have no idea what it will be. It might be the same thing, but we're just gonna watch together.
For people who just really want to get their asses kicked.
Oh, absolutely.
We're just gonna watch together.
They will get what they ask for, 100%.
Jay's here on my chat.
Those difficulty levels.
Did I miss him?
Yeah, people love it. I mean, it's,
I'm not
it's
seeing
a game
it.
where you can just run out of breath and die. You know.
But hi, Jay.
As easy as that.
We want Tomb Raider. We
It's
do.
a good. You blow off some steam that way. Now your games always look incredible in action. It's always just like stunning to see them. Just like it's one of the best looking games at Gamescom. I've seen a lot of comments about that. Is there a particular sort of visual detail that you would like to call out personally, or is there like one little thing, like a mundane element graphically that's really hard to get right that people might not notice?
Well, in general, the most achievement and in all the directions, including the visuals, is our engine. So the engine that makes it all possible. So the density of the details, of course, fully ray tracing, and all the other features, brand new audio system is all the tools that
I'm
give us
excited.
opportunity to
Dumb
create that
Rider,
magic.
Laura
So
Cruz.
highlighting something.
Laura Cruz is coming.
Your best child, you know, it's too hard.
Fair.
But I think all these things coming together, like you mentioned, is the density, the density of objects, the density of detail, the density of audio, the density of literally everything we've been able to increase to take a lot of the restrictions away from our artists and animators and designers and sound designers.
Where is it?
To be able to really push the limits and really push.
You know who would be great in this game?
Genuinely impressive. That said, graphics cards aren't exactly cheap right now. You guys have a great history of optimizing your game.
He would be great.
I guess, how would you say this compares to Exodus in terms of...
Hello, Dubai. Welcome in, Brandy. Hello. Welcome. I can't wait as well. I can't wait.
It has always been a priority for us with our engine is to be multi-platform.
Do you know who's trying to rush a lot and get to the event in time?
We're running
She's trying her best, honestly. She's trying her best.
Requiring at least a minimum of a ray tracing capable card because we've rebuilt our render to be fully
Not Larry.
based. But that being said, this
Can we have it, please?
card is actually quite low in comparison.
Can we have
a lot of
it?
what's out there.
Can you guys hear everything?
From that standpoint,
Do I need to
also
increase?
the current generation of consoles, they can all handle that as well. So it's really important for us to be performant, and that's one of the priorities with adding in all these cool new features.
Is there playable Lois?
It's still staying.
No, I tried
Yes,
to search
basically
for
we're
it on
utilizing
Nexus Mods,
the
but
ray tracing
they
technology to
didn't.
the
I
point
didn't
that
see it.
It works, it looks great, and it doesn't blow up your graphics card.
Yeah.
So we're working a lot on
But
it.
we always allow those
This
people
daddy.
who have hardware to really crank things up and take advantage.
Nice.
Well.
But
Speaking
yeah.
of ray tracing and stuff, I'm curious, are there any ways that you've been able to take advantage
Got
of
Diva in the back. Oh, I didn't
lighting
see.
in the case
Do you
of
know who's also a Diva?
Oh dear. What an awkward situation.
Should we hope to see Greece or Egypt? Can I be honest, Thunder? No. I think, unfortunately, we will only be getting the same things of yesterday. But they confirmed there will be new things for next week, so at least we can hope for maybe next week. But I think we're gonna be seeing the same things. It's gonna be next, by the way. After this ends, it's gonna be the next thing they show. Increase the sound on YouTube? Okay. I'll increase right now.
So we're playing with a super realistic lighting to make your stealth believable, first of all.
Nice.
And in order to work with
Okay.
ray traced global illumination.
No more playing around with the alerts.
Use
Let
the
us
older methods
sit
where you can
still.
replace lights, replace darkness.
Hopefully it's an actual live demo of the
design
mechanics.
The stealth area
Not
around,
sure, unfortunately, but
around
we
where
will
you
find
can
out
place
together. We
everything.
will find out
Now that
together.
light is moving around naturally.
I know the same as you
changes
guys.
how we design.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Also, it changes.
Wrap it up.
How you write the behavior.
Is the mic okay as well? Because yesterday it looked weird.
Sorry,
It sounded
how you
weird
write
at
behaviors
least.
And how enemies can detect you.
It will be a replay of old
All that has
clips.
to change, so you have to completely
I'm confirmed to be the voice actor for Lara in this one, by the way, guys. Oh my god, Drex. Can you give us a few spoilers? How was it working with them?
2039 is hitting PC, Xbox Series.
It's now! It's gonna be now, guys! Hi, Tommy, welcome!
So stick around.
Get ready, y'all, get ready. Are we gonna see more ads? We are. We are gonna see the merch, we are gonna see the movies, we are gonna see the guides.
IGN's coverage of Gamescom 2026 is presented by Metro 2039.
Right.
The average Cinefix movie list features nearly 100 different films and approximately 25 minutes worth of wall-to-wall deep dive analysis. To simulate that pace for this 30-second ad, we're featuring 26 different films, and before you say it, no, that math does not check out. We're not math people, we're movie people. We can't even count down from 10 without ending up at
anyway
96. Subscribe to IGN Movies and TV for more Cinefix movie lists. Bad at math, great.
It's gonna be merch now.
Find that final collectible you're missing?
Oh, the guides, right.
IGN strategy guides and interactive maps are here to help.
One step at a time.
IGN guides are trusted by millions.
How many times did we
easy
see this
to use,
today?
And best of all, free. IGN has the very best, most complete and accurate guides for Shadow of the Erdtree, Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom, and so
Holy
much
ads.
more.
I know, right?
Good, right?
Every guide
I
is tested and verified
know.
for you by experts.
Can't find that final collecting. Merch.
IGN Plus is where your adventure begins.
What are you selling?
Plus is the place to get unlimited access to all the tools you need to beat your games.
Here's what you need to know for bringing down Gloomspawn.
Plus, awesome exclusive discounts on IGN Store.
Maybe this would tease open your money pouch.
Plus, ad-free browsing on IGN.com.
Yeah, Lara's coming herself.
Plus, unlimited game help tools like premium interactive maps with your own custom map markers, filters, marker notes, and more.
This will come in handy.
Plus, access to sweepstakes, giveaways, and free game keys.
Wow. Exactly.
Want more? Head to IGN.com/plus and start your adventure today.
Merch. It's gonna be now.
You're watching IGN's coverage of Gamescom 2026.
Guys, get ready.
A little game called Tomb Raider made its debut and changed the world of gaming forever. Yes! The upcoming remake, Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis, you get to experience it again like never before. Here to break it all down for me is game director Raul Cicada and art director Arek Tomaszewski. Welcome.
Hi, look at
So we're
him.
jump right into it here. You've got a really long gameplay demo here of Lara exploring Peru, doing a lot of puzzle solving and exploration, and it all culminates with the very iconic T-Rex encounter, which we're going to jump right into right here. So we make sure we don't miss out on this. So this is a really iconic scene from the original game here. It's a remake though, so you want to add in some like new bells and whistles. But is there any pressure to not overdo it too much?
Go for it. The pressure was there definitely, but it was a good way of good side of pressure, and it was not. We don't do remake. We are doing reimagination. So we're adding our own flavor to what was done before. And in the T-Rex
Long braid though.
Example, we kept the color palette that the guy had 30 years ago, but we added the red feathers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think from a gameplay perspective too, it's important to like note out the difference between like the T-Rex encounter, as iconic as it was in 1996. We knew we wanted to do something different with it, so like echoing back.
These are my dads.
Like, the roots for like the Survivor games, where we got really good at getting Lara to be chased by a bear, chased by an avalanche. Like it felt very natural from the get-go to go like, hey, that would be a really cool.
I'm seeing the developers more than my parents.
Make sure that the T-Rex is celebrated.
Oh, girl, same.
Content for players.
Yeah. And speaking of it being cinematic, it feels almost like a full circle moment because
oh, look at
Uncharted
her.
was inspired by Tomb Raider.
That's my mother.
The cinematic presentation seems very Uncharted. Is that fair?
Ew. Shut the hell up about Uncharted. Like, come on now. Oh, God.
Survivor trilogy, we started
Shut the hell up about Uncharted.
Nature to it. Like I mentioned earlier, like the avalanche, the bear, the
Ugh, get this man out of here.
Into a point where like Lara's gotten really good at escaping from things, and it's part of the DNA. So although it's a new modern take on it, we knew that when we were coming back to the classics and we were looking at the stuff that we've done recently, that balance between what is new and what is old was important to keep, and so it felt very natural for us to kind of continue that trend moving forward.
I think one of the first things you notice when you see this is an absolutely
it was
gorgeous
new
game.
Yeah,
like that's something you've really accomplished there, even like with shadows and then the reflections that you can see on the water in here. Can you speak to the art design and what you sort of set out to accomplish?
I mean, we're trying to recreate
Box
the memories
ceremony.
that people had in 1996, right?
I'm so sick of Uncharted things. Like, oh my god, Uncharted exists because of Lara.
But we want to stay authentic to the places we are discovering, because Lara is archaeologist. So the way we're building, in this example, Peru, we're trying to stay true to the Incan architecture and the plantations and everything that people would see in that place. On the technology side, yes, we're trying to push it as much as we can, just because in the 1996, it was beautiful, right? Like the way we remember is awesome, but now we need to push ourselves.
I love that braid. It is clipping a little through the bag though.
We just saw Lara use some kind of a scanning device. Tell us about that.
A scanner is a new inventory item that Lara has for Legacy of Atlantis. It allows you to do two things. First of them is for you to opt into helping you solving puzzles. So several objects in the environment will either give you hints of where you need to go or how you want to maneuver the space. And a secondary function to it, it allows you to give a little bit more information about the lore or about the world within it. We separate the two of them, so if you're the type of player that wants to explore...
I could play this while I sleep. At this point, I feel like I've played this already. I've been seeing it so much.
Ignore it and not engage with it, and the objects in the world that are marked for puzzles have a different coloration than the objects in the worlds that are marked for lore or world building.
I have to call out one of my favorite parts of this demo just happened when she falls down into the water and does that context-sensitive animation of just sort of a pencil dive. That looks so cool. Are you just,
it does look
how
cool.
Are you sort of thinking about adding in those little touches while you're just designing the game?
I mean, we want to recreate those little moments.
Yeah, it's very Auburn, isn't it?
Themselves when they play in the
I
game.
love this bit.
In this example,
I don't think I know who that is, Leilu.
And we have different animations of jumping into the water as well.
Yeah, it looks short, doesn't it?
So
especially because we've been seeing it so much.
From what height you are jumping, there's a different animation to Lara. And we have a lot of those little details within the game.
Yeah, Lara's the way that Lara moves is very important for us. So we always wanted to know that, like, beyond the acrobatics and the different flourishes that she can do, we wanted to make sure that that was represented and it felt very natural, both for you to watch as a player, but also so that you can perform when you're on the sticks. So you can do the handstands, you can do the acrobatics, all the stuff that became very classic from 1996. We wanted to bring it back and put it in its best light.
You had mentioned the Survivor
we've
trilogy
known that.
earlier. Is her like pickaxe tool, is that something that you brought over from that from those games?
Yes, obviously it's not as present as it was in the Survivor one, but we were always finding interesting ways of using it. Obviously we saw her use to break one of the walls. There's a couple of other interactions here and there throughout the game that you might recognize it. But it was important to us to make sure that things that have been done in the previous games were celebrated. I think we said that a couple of times, but we want players to know that this is the same Lara that was in the Survivor trilogy, and it's all part of the same connected universe. So if she had an axe back then, it makes sense that she still has an axe.
Yeah. She also has this grapple tool. What's the name for that in
Yeah, we're gonna play this eyes closed, yeah.
Well, it's the grapple cuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
grapple cuff.
because it's on her cuff. But yes, so grapple is one of those things that allows us for several different things. In interacting with the environment, like moving around the cog puzzles is a good example of it, but it's also a great traversal tool. So you can use it to swing through certain parts of the game to reach ledges and places that you couldn't before. And one of my personal favorites, you can use it to rappel. So you can anchor to a point and go up and down in several different ledges, which allows us to get
Have we seen that before?
How you explore the environments. A lot of these levels are very
Have we seen that before?
So
rappelling with the thing?
Different ways for players to navigate was very important.
It looks like she has
tools at the start of the game.
Spider webs. It's quite nice.
Interesting. I think you've spoken about how you've tried to update some of the puzzles to make them make a little bit more sense in the context of the world, rather than just, you exploring this ancient tomb and, there's...
No, but like, in the sense, what I understood is we connect to it and Lara is pushed into it.
We did not.
Did he just mean that Lara just throws and the thing comes? I understood it to be Lara goes with it, but maybe that's not how he said it.
So it makes sense. And we are keeping as many puzzles as we can to be respectful to the original one, but we want them to put them in a modern concept, so people who understand. We don't just put.
This game looks amazing. It does look amazing.
That would make sense.
I am quite excited with it. I'm quite happy with the improvements.
Something new.
We saw that big T-Rex fight at the beginning of this segment.
I am so pleased with what we were shown yesterday, and I mean this is the same from yesterday. Are they just showing this? Yes, they are showing the same thing from yesterday. Yes, they
I
are.
think you've added a dodge move.
Yes, there is a way for you to dodge. It is directly tied to your acrobatics. Again, kind of back to Lara's ability to move around the space in a way that only she can do.
Oh, nice. They're showing it full
For
screen.
us, that form met factor in that regard. It was really cool in 1996 when we were able to do the acrobatics and do the handstands. But when you try to approach it from a modern perspective, you might think like, well, if you're doing that, that's technically slower. Maybe it will influence in combat. So how do we balance the two? So her acrobatics give you an opportunity to give distance. Also gives you a couple of iframes so you don't get damage.
I like that they put acrobatics with the fighting.
We see a very sparse UI here, but I think
He is asking good questions. I just didn't like the Uncharted one.
Yes, there is an option in the accessibility menu to play without UI.
Yeah, for a little bit more.
If you want the full immersed experience, we are always talking about like it was important for the development team that we let you play the game that
we can play however we want. Period.
Type of, you only want to do dual pistols. You don't want to interact with a lot of our systems.
Hello United. I think it's pretty much around the same things we were shown yesterday. They're just answering questions about the gameplay, but nothing like super new. Already looks a lot more smoother. Yes, much more smoother than the last demo. I'm quite happy with it.
Gameplay presentation here at Gamescom.
Yeah, I'm glad they have accessibility things.
Yes.
Oh.
Something you spent time on to get right.
Yeah.
No, it's just the time passed. So that the hair grew. And it's been 3 months. So
we showed it in June in Summer Game Fest. Hair usually grows every 2 months, right? So now
please.
Yeah, that's just how it works.
It's just realistic.
Yeah.
Not them saying it's the hair growing and not us begging for it. I can't. They're funny. They're funny.
There currently is no lock-on mechanic. No, and that is by design. Combat in
there's no lock-on mechanic. There's no lock-on mechanic. Did you hear?
We want you to be able to move around and hunt your enemies, not stay.
So not like Legend, for example.
This isn't a cover shooter. This is more acrobatic because that is what Lara Croft is. So we wanted to celebrate.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Slightly design decisions that we shied away.
Oh my god, yes, Yama, I am so excited for Catalyst. It's gonna be so cool.
I think a lot of her flourishes are much more cinematic now because of this focus.
Did you say Laura?
Focus ability.
Yeah,
can you
focus mode. Yeah, absolutely. So when you're playing the game and you were in combat, certain actions in combat.
They said about the hair that they showed the hair in June, and since now it's September almost, they say that the hair usually grows a lot over the months, and that's why it's bigger now.
You mentioned that the puzzle's completely redone. Is there any of the original dialogue from the game in here?
Nice question.
We have few lines that we maintain from the original one, but the whole script's been rewritten and all the lines been rewritten. So if they are in the game, it's just because we chose them to. Okay. And we have here and there for fans to find, but in general, the whole script has been rewritten, re-recorded with the new actress.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you say this the thing you're you don't want no spoilers, but are there we saw the T-Rex here. Are there other key moments in the game that you're really excited for people to experience again?
So many of them. We are actually showing some new footage, some new areas here at Gamescom this week behind closed doors. It will be available to the public next week.
Oh, we're gonna see new things next week, guys.
What that is.
Yeah.
They're gonna see new. We're gonna see new enemies. Oh my god.
My first experience with Tomb Raider. It's funny. Someone else asked me that question today. I was walking from home to swimming lessons.
New things next week.
In Brazil, and I didn't have my brother and I. We didn't have a PlayStation back at the time. But the receptionist for the swimming club that we were in, she used to play video games as opposed to paying attention to the reception. One day,
I wish we got Croft Manor.
Lord and behold, she's playing Tomb Raider.
Oh wow.
We skipped swimming that day, and we just watched her play for like about an hour.
Nice.
That's nice.
Well, I remember playing with my cousin when I was 7 years old. So we had just one PC and we had to keep swapping.
But what is it? Yeah, we're not sure. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait.
He lied to me and he finished the game on.
Oh, I wish I was at the event because they're showing it behind closed doors.
I'm very excited for Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis. It's out February 12th.
February 12th, 2026.
No, is it over?
Thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks for having us.
Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis.
Oh, so short. We've been waiting for so long.
More Gamescom studio coming up, so stick around.
But those were nice questions. Those were very nice questions, though.
Welcome back to the spotlight stage. I'm Jane.
Those were very nice questions. Let me put this lower.
Thank you so much for
honestly, I'll stop the live and I'll put up I'll put up the theme for Tomb Raider just for us to be speaking a little, and then I will have to go. But let me play the game a little, because I think it's better than just to be showing the live. And I will read your comments as well. Let me see what you guys are saying, because I want to hear feedback. Okay, this is chill for us to talk to, isn't it? This is chill. Okay. Let me see what I've missed. Honestly, the script isn't extremely American, but I doubt it. We'll see, we'll see. The timeline is a bit wonky because dinosaurs weren't even hinted in the Survivor trilogy, and suddenly in the reboot dinosaurs exist, so it is a bit weird, but I really don't mind. I guess it will become canon with... If you saw the Netflix show, they show the dinosaurs at the end of Season 2. So they are trying to combine everything together. And also we're gonna have Tomb Raider Chronicles, the book, not the game. We're gonna have Chronicles the book, which I think it's called Chronicles of Tomb Raider, not Tomb Raider Chronicles. I think it's called Chronicles of Tomb Raider. I think that's gonna kind of combine everything better together, and we'll see how it will be. I think it releases in October, so we'll all find out eventually what they did to merge everything together. Next week is already here. Yes, it's almost there. So they have revealed what's happening behind closed doors. So it's part of next week's talk. Now, I believe people who are there, I don't know if it's like only press or some fans. I don't know who else is able to attend. They might be called into a room, basically. I don't know how it is. And they might show people stuff, maybe without even their phones or something, so nothing leaks. I don't know. But I think that's just my idea of how it would work. If they say behind closed doors, I believe no phones must be allowed. So I believe people may be experiencing maybe new things, like, I don't know, maybe Greece, something like that, maybe a level after this one, which I'm quite excited, because if they are being shown now and we're gonna see it next week, honestly, it's almost here, so we're just gonna have to wait a little bit. It's a reboot in a new unified timeline, so it can work through the retcons. Yeah, I believe they're gonna retcon a lot of things. We're just gonna have to see, you know, we don't have to have this so specifically accurate. We have Classic, we have LAU, we have Survivor, and now we have this. You know, let's just take it chiller. It doesn't need to be so serious. At least that's my perspective. It doesn't need to be, oh, this doesn't line up with this and this and this. Let's just, you know, enjoy a new game, enjoy a new entry, enjoy a new era, which I believe this is, it is what it is. Let's just see what they're cooking, because I believe it's going to be very nice. And then we also have Catalyst, which they confirmed it goes after Underworld, so there's a lot of room for things. I think we're just going to have an open mind and see what else they are going to bring to us, you know? Because I see a lot of discussions and a lot of discourse. I see a lot of good, I see a lot of hate. Twitter, for example, is full of people just complaining, full of people defending themselves as well. The fan base is already so fractured at the moment. There's fans of Classics, fans of LAU, fans of Survivor, and we all clash together. And I think this is a nice game for us to kind of come a little closer and just enjoy it for ourselves without that many expectations. Because the thing is, we've played Tomb Raider 1, right? We've played Anniversary. We've played everything. There was even a cancelled Anniversary thing. Let's just enjoy this new one, because it's a reimagined. We've also had the remaster, which is here for us to play, which is the one I'm showing. And let's just try and see where it goes, you know? Because nothing needs to be super 100% accurate. And I don't know, I'm open to the... I'm open to the idea. Let me see. Them losing 200 people on stream as soon as Lara left. Did they really? I mean, I was one of them. So, honestly, when are they gonna show something new? Yeah, next week. Next week, Chivalry. Next week we have something new. Might be... They're just trying to wait maybe for the end of Gamescom, and then they will prepare things for us, I guess. I'd guess Caves, and Caves being the demo. Oh, that would be so lovely. Because that would be the tutorial, right? That would be the tutorial, essentially. LOA is after Survivor Trilogy, but in the Survival Trilogy there were no signs of dinosaurs and had a more modern setting than LOA. Yeah, that's what I was meaning earlier that I explained. I don't think we need to be having this super accurate representation. I guess it's nice that we have something new, because we've played this game countless times through a remaster, through fan patches, to 3 RLEs, to Anniversary. Now let's just enjoy something new, because if it's the same game, I just rather play the old one, you know? I don't want to be playing the same thing all over again. And it's like Resident Evil. Even Resident Evil changed a few things when they did the remakes, you know? So I guess we just have to be expecting something nice. And I think it will be nice. At least I'm liking what I'm seeing. And they confirmed they are listening to fans about feedback. We got the braids, right? We got the braids. We get the patches for the remaster as well because we keep asking for things. I think we just need to ask nicely as well, because there's a lot of people that are too opinionated in the sense of sometimes being rude, so let's just be mindful of that as well, because that doesn't get us anywhere. Do we have news about Tomb Raider today? We only saw the same things, Mars. We only saw the same clips. They were just answering questions about Peru, about Laura, about combat. It was essentially the same thing, but it was nice. People need to accept that this is a new iteration. Yeah, exactly. I'm a bit frustrated by some of the animations, specifically the jumping, but playing the game is a different experience from just watching it, definitely. So maybe I won't bother me too much. I think it's the sense of if we give feedback, they will try and fix it. It happened with the braid. Some animations were already reworked a little. I also have a few tweaks I would do with the dash, with the jumping as well, because sometimes she feels a little floaty. She needs a little bit more weight, and the transitions to animations to cutscene I think need to be a little reworked, but they still have a little time for that. Even after release, I believe there would still be patches for the games like we currently have nowadays, so nothing's lost, you know? I believe we can get it all, so we'll see. I didn't really watch Netflix show because I really didn't think it had any importance besides Sam being there. It is apparently canon. I will say, I am not a fan of Season 1. I do not like Season 1 at all. Laura doesn't really seem Laura to me, in the sense of it's not even accurate to Shadow. That's a completely different Lara to me. I don't know. It felt weird. She felt weird. The TV show was not that very well written. But Season 2 is very, very good. Season 2 really picks up. And it gives us a nice plot. It gives us a nice personality for Laura. And it ends on a good note. I hope there's no Season 3. And I think there is not a Season 3. But yeah, at the end, there's a few surprises and some connections to the classic game, so maybe that's what you are mentioning about not it being canon, but it is, because it ties to Tomb Raider 1. It ties to Tomb Raider 1 at the end. Let's hope they'll fix it, because they always did a great job, like the reboot. The reboot had great animations, even though I never liked the roll, for example, when she rolls into the ground, but it played beautifully. Shadow is not my favorite game, but it had beautiful animations though. Lara finds very rare species along her journeys. In Tomb Raider 2 she finds yetis and dragons, yeah. Tomb Raider 3 she finds moving statues in India. TR4 she fights literally Egypt gods. Lara was always a character that always encountered fantastical creatures, and this will just be the same. And if this would just be a normal game with a normal character finding normal enemies, it wouldn't be the success it is today. I do not want to see a normal game. I do not play Tomb Raider to be relatable. I play Tomb Raider because it's so fantastical, because it has so much magic elements to it. And I'm excited to see Natla, for example. I want to know the take they're gonna do with the Atlantean gods. I really want to see what they'll do with it. And I'm excited to see the doppelganger, everything else, because we've only seen a bear and the dinosaurs. And I'm very excited to see the wolves, the bats. I'm excited. I assume you may have played the old games, but give it a try to the remasters. Oh yes, oh yeah, if there's anyone here that didn't play the classics, they should. I 100% recommend it. I mean, it's the one that I'm currently streaming right now. And you can have this version, you can have the remastered version. Let me see. Because you can play remastered, you can play classic, and there's both games at 60 FPS, so I guess it's up to you to decide and also find out for yourself how the experience was back then. Tomb Raider 1 to me is still an unmatched game. It's still so perfect, it ages very well. They all feel like different characters. Do you mean Lara herself? It depends. They always have a bit of each other in there. Season 1 Lara is more like 2013 Lara. She did cry a lot, which didn't make much sense to me. But I won't give spoilers because there are people in here that I think didn't watch the series, so I will keep it to myself. But if anyone else wants to discuss the series, you're more than free to join my Discord as well. I'm always online. I'm always trying to edit new things as well. You guys can do can post your Tomb Raider stuff. We talk also a lot about other things. We don't talk only about Tomb Raider. I'm more than happy to discuss things with you. We have a link, Drex, for my socials. I don't think Discord is there, but you are more than free to join my Discord if you guys wish. I'm currently looking to buy them remasters, but I'm kind of broke, so like, I mean, I think you will, you know, the games are pretty cheap sometimes, so maybe try to look up a deal. They are always on discount, pretty much. I think there's a website called Humble Bundle, and they have all Tomb Raider games, I believe, over there. And there's also the Survivors. But yeah, check out some discounts for the trilogy, for this remastered trilogy, because they are usually on discounts. But yeah, I would advise for you to play the classics, yes, because they are very, very good. And they just had a new patch, so everything is much more better fixed as well. If it's Jonah, no, I don't think we'll see Jonah again, to be quite honest. I think Jonah is past, and let him stay there. I do not like the character, so let's just have him in the past where he belongs, because I believe we are gonna have a nice surprise maybe with Catalyst. I hope Curtis comes back. It will be a nice thing to tie with Angel of Darkness, and it would be lovely. It would be lovely to have Curtis back. And there's even rumors of Leon Kennedy's voice actor being Curtis, so that would be lovely. That would be lovely. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being in here. I'm more than happy to discuss anything else with you guys on Discord. I'm also gonna be live later tonight. I'm gonna be playing either Kingdom Hearts or the TRLE or another game. I'm gonna try and decide. I'm gonna see what the vibe is. And I'm also doing a Donathon. If you guys would like to check it out later, I would be very much appreciative. And yeah, check out my reels on Instagram. I just got noticed by Tomb Raider, which was super cool. If you guys would like the reel on Instagram, I would love it. And I also have new videos on YouTube. If you guys would like to check it out, I would really appreciate the support. And it was a pleasure. So thank you so much for being in here to watch the live with me. And the other trailers we had to sit back as well from. And yeah, it's always a pleasure. Thanks so much for being in here. I'll be back later. And thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
Don't you think you've seen enough?